bumblebees are about to attack my dog, and it's up to me to save him. Don't worry, Charles. I know exactly what to do. I have built you a ninja karate master that will protect you from the killer bumblebees. I think it's actually working. Don't worry, Charles. No! How do they get under it? Okay, don't worry, Charles. I built you an actual tank to hide inside of. And check it out, guys. We have protected my dog. Now I gotta do it all over again. So it looks like the bees are going to come out from the top right section, which means that all that I probably have to do is just build a ceiling. So if I go like that, the bumblebees shouldn't be able to get through. But I don't know what these bumblebees had for breakfast because they are weirdly intelligent, but not smart enough to get through my defenses. This time around, my dog is about to fall onto a bunch of metal spikes, and there's also killer bumblebees coming from the top left. How does my dog keep getting into these sticky situations? Don't worry, because I know exactly what to do. Okay, so we're gonna build like little tiny legs right there. We're gonna build this, and then we need another like little leg right there, and then that should protect our dog Charles from all angles. The killer bumblebees are trying to get to him. Can they send him off the screen? Nope, we should be a-okay, ladies and gentlemen. These killer bumblebees are trying to get to my dog, but I love my dog too much. Level 4, the bumblebees are back, and they're in the top right corner, and it looks like Charles has gotten himself stuck in a hole again. Who would need a hint? Like, seriously, who is looking at this and thinks, I don't know what to do? This one's easy. Let me show you. So what we're gonna do is draw the head of a stick person. We're gonna give them a body, and we're basically just gonna have them like lay down right here, and their arms are going to reach out so that they protect Charles from anything that tries to get into Charles's hole. And as you guys can see, it has worked out absolutely perfectly. The bumblebees are stinging the stick figure person, and they're not getting to my dog Charles.
I am an actual genius.
This next one looks a little bit tricky. Charles has gotten him stuck on a Minecraft one-block survival. Now, I am a little bit curious. Am I able to just trap the bees? Like, if I go like that, right? And then I kind of just connect this right down there, and we could just turn this into Steve's upper body like that. I think that honestly will work. Not only is Charles protected, but also I have saved the world from the killer bees. Nobody has to worry about killer bees any longer, ladies and gentlemen. You can thank me by leaving a like on today's video. Why does Charles look so sus? This one might be a little bit tricky because now we have 3 Minecraft skybloks, but I think I have an idea. If I go ahead and do this, and then I do kind of like what I did in that last one, where we had a stick figure, and then we drew like 2 feet, kind of like an Among Us character. It looks like it should go ahead and balance on the Minecraft skybloks, and then the poisonous bees are not going to be able to get inside because I have covered Charles all around his body. This time around, we don't have to worry about just 1 bumblebee hive. We have 2 bumblebee hives that are trying to kill Charles. Honestly, guys, I think the strategy here is going to be pretty simple. All I have to do is just go ahead and circle the bumblebees. I'm not going to worry too much about Charles because I don't want to make Charles feel uncomfortable by boxing him in. But if I box in the poisonous killer bumblebees, then they can't get to Charles. They're just going to move around my awesome double thing that I built. I don't know if I said this yet, but I am really good at protecting my dog. This one looks a little bit tricky. We have the bumblebee hive, we have a ball floating in outer space, and then a ginormous pillar right here. I do have an idea, guys. What if I just build a floor underneath of Charles, just like that, and then I'm basically going to draw up around him perfectly. We need to make sure to get his ears as well so that they're protected, and then we'll just go back down to the bottom, and if this works correctly, it might glitch the game. Oh, it glitched the game way too much. Okay, wait, no, can I still draw? Charles, I have failed you. Charles immediately went into anaphylactic shock and probably is very angry with me. My dad always said, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, ladies and gentlemen, so I am going to abide by that by going ahead and drawing this for Charles. I'm going to wrap it around this tiny little ball, and just to be safe, I am going to circle the entire beehive. There is absolutely no way, no how, no sir, that these bumblebees are going to get to my dog Charles. Once again, Charles has been protected, ladies and gentlemen. There is nothing that will get to him today. Just make sure you don't remember what happened about a minute ago. Charles, how did you get yourself floating over lava? Why do you look so happy about it? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I think I have an idea. So I'm going to make a head up here, right? And I'm going to have a body, and this stick person is going to be pregnant with Charles, which means that it should be protected by the body of this stick man that is pregnant with Charles, right? So that should work as long as the bumblebees don't actually get through the stick person, who I really don't care about, and Charles should be protected inside of him. It has worked, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, the stick figures have protected Charles. I think I want to keep rocking with that idea, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna build the legs, and we're just gonna circle Charles just like this. I don't know if I can complete the circle. It might get a little bit glitched out. Oh no, wait, I actually can. This time we're gonna have Charles be inside of the stick person's head. I was originally gonna make them pregnant again, but I think this is probably just a little bit better. Wait. He just fell off the map? Seriously? Okay, new idea, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna have the stick figure, like, kind of have curvy legs like that. We're gonna have them do, like, some sort of, like, ninja karate yoga. We're gonna have you, like, stretch like that and like that. You're gonna be doing, like, some sort of cool epic dance. And then this time around, we're gonna give you a big box head. If that doesn't work, I really don't know what will, ladies and gentlemen. This is my best design yet. How did they just flip over the stick person? The blockhead got flipped immediately by the poisonous killer bees. They will stop at nothing to get to my dog. Okay, better yet. Boom. What are you gonna do now, bees? I just trapped Charles. He's not gonna get out, but more importantly, you're not gonna get in. It's a stalemate, and Charles wins. Okay, the beehive is over here, safely on the grass, where Charles is over on the left here, floating above the deadly lava, and there's just two random balls floating in the sky. So honestly, ladies and gentlemen, I think I can go ahead and I could use these balls as like an anchor point, and then we can just like wrap Charles around it. And I honestly think that is the only possible way to solve it. I thought about it a lot. I spent 10 minutes thinking about this, and there is no other possible design that will make sure that Charles does not get stung by the poisonous killer bees. If you guys can think of anything, please leave a comment down below with your own design. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, now we have to deal with not only the poisonous killer bumblebees, but we also have a spiky ball of death trying to kill Charles. Charles, I am going to build you an impenetrable shield. I know we tried this before and it kind of worked like a little bit, but not really. But I think this time is promising, right? We're going to do that, and then we're going to make sure to connect it underneath your belly. And just in case things get a little crazy, what I'm going to do is I'm going to build, I think I actually ran out of ink. So this is going to have to work, guys. It immediately failed. Okay, what if I have a stick figure, right? Wait, no, hear me out, guys. Okay, so we're going to have a stick figure doing like some sort of exercise, right? See, we have the stick figure there. That's their neck. And we're going to have their head be a little bit formed, right? But it's going to be surrounding the bees. So the legs will take care of the ball that has spikes, and then the head will be filled with the poisonous killer bumblebees. This, honestly, I'm not going to lie, I didn't think it would work. I just wanted to build another stick figure, but my creativity has saved Charles once again, guys. Charles once again is defying gravity above very, very hot molten lava, which means that I must save him. This time around, guys, I do have a pretty creative idea. I just don't know if I'm going to have enough ink for it. So I'm thinking we do one stick man there. His name will be Sparky. And then we will have this kind of go there. And then we're going to have this be almost like a trampoline that will lead right into another stick person that will be kind of like holding it over here. We'll have the stick person just like chilling. We're going to have like it just sort of hanging out. And then somehow I need to get the bees to go away from Charles. So I'm thinking that maybe in the center here, right, we have like a little balloon that kind of comes around Charles. And ultimately, actually, wait, there's a third stick person that I'm just seeing now. 3 different stick people are working together to save Charles here. I mean, this is as good as it gets, ladies and gentlemen. Picasso who? BeckBroJack is where it's at. If you guys would like me to sell this on BeckBroJack.co, please go ahead and let me know by smashing like and commenting down below if you want me to make it available. I could probably sell that for, I don't know, $10,000 if I wanted to. I mean, there was that one piece of art that was just a banana taped to a canvas that sold for like $2 billion. And this one is even better because it has my dog, Charles. I feel like we kind of did a level like this earlier, except instead of having one beehive, now we have double the beehive killer power. Okay, this time around, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to have like a stick person. Surprise, surprise. I'm going to have a stick person doing like a really big split, right? So we're going to have the stick person like doing the split. They're going to do like some sort of like epic strength yoga pose like this. They're going to have a little baby head. And I mean, that should be fine. I think it looks good. No, you weren't supposed to open up. Wait, what? Oh, I was going to say maybe it'll actually work, but no, they moved that stick figure like it was a Twinkie. Okay, not a problem, guys. We're going to go back to the basics and I'm just going to make a box, right? I mean, that feels like it's the basic solution to make sure that Charles is fine, because even if they move it to the left and they move it to the right, you know, they could do a little dance if they want, but ultimately Charles will be safe. And that is the name of the game, ladies and gentlemen. We need to make sure that Charles feels calm, safe, and protected. And oh my God, Charles had a baby. Charles Jr., I need to protect you. Oh my gosh, guys, does that make me like a grandfather? I don't want to be a grandfather, actually. I want to be a fun uncle. So just call me Uncle BeckBroJack. Okay, wait, what do? I'm so used to protecting only Charles. Okay, let's see. I think, wait, actually, okay, so let's do another situation here. Let's have a stick over here, right? Hear me out, guys. We're gonna have a stick and he's gonna be holding a box, right? It's gonna be holding up this box, kind of like it's like a magician's assistant. So that way they don't know what's under the box. Even though they're gonna go for it, it's not actually gonna work because the killer bumblebees, they like magic, and they're not gonna spoil the trick, guys. And somehow that logic actually worked. Oh my God, there's a crocodile now. Okay, Charles, why did you go to the lake? I specifically told you yesterday never ever to go to the lake because look at that. We have like the crocodile that kind of looks like the one game where you press down the teeth, and then if you press down the wrong tooth, it chomps you. And you abandoned Charles Jr. I don't even know where he is. Did he get eaten by the crocodile? I have no idea. Okay, we don't have to worry about Charles Jr. We just have to worry about Charles. And Charles, I mean, okay, let's just see what would happen. This is just gonna be a little simulation. If I just do nothing, the crocodile jumps up and chomps Charles in one singular bite. We need to protect Charles. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Stickman that knows karate versus crocodile, and more importantly, versus the killer bees because they are still on the loose. Oh my God. No, no, Charles, no. It got in between the legs of the stick man. I'm gonna have to do something even crazier, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna have to make the stick person standing on top of the crocodile. We're gonna need to make the stick person pregnant with the killer bees. The hands will pop out there, and then we'll have a little head up there. Okay, this has to work, right, ladies and gentlemen? See, look, the crocodile can't get, how did it get under the legs again? We're gonna need to really think outside of the box here, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm gonna build an army of stick peoples because that feels like it's the only way to protect Charles. We're gonna have a stick person there. We're gonna have a stick person kind of like right here, and they're all gonna be connected with one singular goal, and that is to make sure that Charles does not die. If Charles dies, the stick figures will sacrifice themselves for the greater good. And honestly, that somehow is actually working. Charles has been protected by Bing, Boom, and Bop, my stick figure army. Thank you, Bing. Thank you, Boom. Thank you, Bop. Your sacrifice has been noted. This time around, it looks like Charles is on a slant, so he will go directly into the crocodile's mouth. And if he goes to the left, he'll get stung by killer bumblebees. So this is really a catch-22 because there's not a great way out of the situation. I can understand why somebody would probably want to hint for this because, well, yeah, I'm not entirely sure what to do. So I decided to ask ChatGPT how to beat this level. It said, draw a short line under the beehive to bump it off its spot. Okay, let's, I guess, do that. Make sure it falls onto the crocodile before Doge moves. Once the gator is gone, Doge can safely roll to the right without getting eaten. Basically what it's saying is that I gotta do like something like this, right? And we basically need to make like a cityscape where if I do this correctly, Doge will not roll to the right or the left. He'll be stuck inside of the skyscraper. And as long as the towers don't get exploded or fall down or get stung by the bumblebees, we should be okay, and Doge will remain intact, safe and sound. Thank you once again, ChatGPT. Ladies and gentlemen, there's two crocodiles. Another crocodile has shown up. I think honestly we could solve this situation the same exact way, but we only need one tower, except this tower will have multiple floors. It will be like the Leaning Tower of Pizza. There we go. It's more like a birthday cake, but honestly, I feel like it kind of accomplishes the same exact thing that we needed. It's getting pushed to the left. It's getting pushed to the right. The bumblebee's actually trying to go inside of the crocodile's mouth. Kind of weird that the crocodile is not chomping them. It is discriminating just against my Doge, Charles. Everybody just wants Charles. Okay, Charles, how do you keep getting yourself into these situations? What happens if I just protect Charles with a bubble? There you go, Charles. See, look, crocodile can't get him. The bumblebees can't get him. Is this the solution every single time? No, it is not the solution every single time. The crocodile is on steroids and it bit through my drawing. Now I'm gonna need to make a ninja. There we go. Ninja will protect from that side and he will protect from this side just like that. He has long arms, ladies and gentlemen. This is Professor Reed from Fantastic Four. Yes, it's working. Ninja Yoga Master. Wait a second, there's a little opening. No, please don't get through. No, please, no. We were this close. Dang it, man. Charles, I'm so sorry that wait, it said I passed. What? Okay, this time around, it looks like Charles is drowning, so okay, yeah, we don't want that to happen. But it looks like the bumblebees can't actually get into the water, so that's good. The crocodile is the problem. So what happens if I just actually cut the crocodile out of the equation, right? And then we need to keep Charles also down there too. So if I do like this, right, there's a barrier. The crocodile's good. Charles is good because now he's no longer drowning because apparently he doesn't know how to swim. I guess because he doesn't have opposable arms and legs and limbs and stuff like that. But yeah, we did it. Okay, wait, for some reason, this is just actually telling me how to do it. I didn't even click on the hint, guys. It just told me the most basic solution of all time. That wasn't even creative. I didn't even have to draw a stick person, and I might lose. Did I lose? Oh, no, I'm good. He teleported out like a magician. Okay, guys, I have an idea to scare off the crocodiles and also the bumblebees, right? So I'm gonna draw a stick person right here, like this. Boom. And then the stick person, he's gonna be carrying just like a little a knife. He's gonna have a knife. That is supposed to be a knife. It kind of looks like a flag, but yeah, as long as you know this, I think they're gonna be scared of the knife, right? I think, is it? No. Okay, he got stung directly in the butt. Okay, if they're not scared of a knife, I know for a fact that they'll be scared of a Glock. I have a Glock and I am not afraid to use it. Yeah, that's right. Back up. It kind of doesn't really even look like a Glock. It looks like a chicken wing. Chicken wing for the win though, ladies and gentlemen. Chicken wing, Glock, same difference. Charles has been cloned? Oh wait, is that Charles Jr. all grown up? Charles left him as a child and now he's back as a full-grown adult, getting into the same shenanigans that his dad did. Don't worry there, Charles Jr., because I am prepared for anything. So what we gotta do is we gotta create an anchor point and we just gotta do it like that. That's it, right? Oh, okay. Why are the killer bumblebees so powerful? What the? No, don't go in the hole. It went directly in and it killed Charles Jr. and it stung Charles. Charles Jr. he didn't even do anything. He wasn't prepared for all that. Okay, what I gotta do is I gotta create some sort of like force field, right? Up top. And then we do another little anchor point to keep Charles Jr. in there. Kind of looks like a little chat bubble that pops up in a comic book. And I think it actually might be crazy enough to get the job done. Let's see. And we have done it. All right, you should be safe, right? The bumblebees are attacking. Don't worry, Charles, you're gonna be okay. I built you a force field. We did it. We passed level 1. So the bumblebees are coming from there and our Charles is right there. Don't worry, Charles, this is gonna be easy. You're safe, Charles. Don't even worry about it. It worked. So on the top of the screen, it seems like there's 3 different stars that we have to get. The more we draw, the more stars we lose. So we have to try to protect Charles using the least amount of scribbles possible. Seems easy enough. All right, so we have to protect Charles from not only bumblebees, but also spikes now. Seems like a box is probably our best bet. Now, we haven't figured out if the box can get destroyed. It doesn't seem like it can. This game is already pretty darn easy, but it's about to get a little bit more difficult, especially when we reach level 20. Level 4. Oh, Charles looks awfully scared. Can I just go like this? Oh, wait, Charles, you're gonna be safe. Wait, Charles, no, Charles got stung, Charles. No, he's allergic to bumblebees. All right, I see what we have to do here. We gotta go big circle around Charles. That's fine, Charles. You're gonna be okay. Now, on the top of the screen, it seems like I did lose a star, so I kind of am a little bit mad about that, but it was worth it. We saved Charles. Charles, why do you keep getting yourself into these predicaments? All right, this one, honestly, is pretty simple. We're just gonna make a box right like that. And there's no way the bumblebees are getting past that. Look at them. Oh my gosh, Charles, no, Charles! Gosh, Charles! I'm so sorry. All right, Charles, we're gonna go like this. We're just gonna sneak a little bit of scribbles just around your body. It's gonna be safe. Charles, no! Charles, gosh dang it, Charles! He keeps getting stung. All right, what do I do? All right, we're just gonna make a barrier just like that. There's no way the bumblebees are gonna get past our scribble barrier, right? There we go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Charles looks so happy whenever we save him. All right, so what if I just go like this? We can trap the bees inside of the force field. Charles, he's looking around. He's so happy. I love you, Charles. Like this time there's 2 bumblebees. All right, wait, I got it. All right, so we're gonna circle 1 bumblebee and then we're gonna circle this bumblebee. Look at that. There's no way they get through, right? No way. They're trying their best. Look at them. They are dead set on getting Charles. Charles will not be got today. I feel like the levels just got a lot more difficult. So we need to make sure Charles doesn't hit this spike, that spike, these spikes, those spikes, or gets eaten by the bumblebees, or we also need to make sure that Charles does not fall down. I think it's actually a lot easier than it looks. Can I just like go like that? Is that legal? I think it is. And yes, it worked. Let's go, Charles. You're too good. Or I'm too good. Charles is doing nothing. I am God. All right. Charles is dependent on me. Just like any other dog in real life. Dogs can't survive without people. All right. This one, I think I can just circle this box, right? Or can I just go like that? I think that actually works. All right. I feel like we're playing this game pretty well so far. If you guys ever played this game, just, watch this video and you'll know exactly how to beat every single level. All right. This one's kind of a little bit weird. So I need to figure out how to protect Charles from the top left and the bottom right. Interesting. All right. I think I got it. So we're going to go like that, right? Under Charles. And we're going to give it a little connection right there. Boom. That's it. It honestly looks like Patrick Star fell over. That's what this is looking like for me. It worked. All right. So we passed level 15 on to level 16. This game was actually kind of addicting. Okay. Wait, there's 2 of them. Charles and, what's his name? Sparky. His name will be Sparky. Sparky. Charles and Sparky, you guys need to make sure you take cover, okay? There are rabid bumblebees. These are the bumblebees from Hunger Games. What are they called? The tracker jackets? These are tracker jackets and they are trying to kill you. No dog will be getting murdered in today's video. I can guarantee you that. So we need to protect him from the acid, the bumblebees, and also my own stupidity. So I honestly think that the way to go about this is to make it so that can't fall. Circle Sparky or Charles, and then no, stop moving him. Wait, did it work? I made it just big enough where he wasn't gonna fall. I totally thought about that one. Definitely. Nope, I did not get lucky. I never get lucky. All right, this one I think I need to like hang Charles from there and then do a little loopty-doopty. There we go. There's no way. He's not gonna touch the spikes. He's not gonna touch the lava. The bumblebees aren't gonna get him. There are so many things out in this world to get this dog, but I am not letting anything touch my dog. I love my dog. What if I just like do this? What if I just like do that and then I do that? Is that a good strategy? It looks like I made a really cursed happy face. The beehives are the eyes. All right, it actually kind of worked. I don't even really care about stars anymore. As long as I pass the level, I'm good. Wait, we hit level 24. All right, we're going out of here. Get out of here. We're going hard mode. Level 1 hard mode. Wait, is this hard? What makes this so hard? Are the bees more angry? Wait, the bees are actually like way more angry. All right, hold on. All right, we're gonna trap the bees. There we go. Now that's what we're talking about. Okay, so there's no stars in hard levels. We just have to use our brain to even pass the level. There we go. All right, passed hard level 1. Hard level 2. Wait, what? How do I? Okay, I think I just probably I'm gonna have to do a little like swirl, just like that. There's no way I lose this one. I thought these levels were hard. They're not hard at all. Level 3. Circle, boom. These levels are so easy. Take that, bumblebee. Ew, no, I don't want that. I don't want that at all. Oh, how did that get there? Oh, it says subscribe. Oh, that's so weird how that got there. And sadly, it did not work. All right, this time we're gonna protect him against the acid. Protect him against the bumblebees. Do a little bit extra stuff. Easy. This is the easiest game I've ever played in my entire life. Don't worry, Charles, I got you. All right, we're gonna section off the bumblebees there. We don't even have to worry about them. Bada bing, bada boom, look at that. I'm gonna kill the bumblebees. They're going off the screen. That's how good I am at this game. The bumblebees are gonna become extinct after this video. Okay, so it looks like I need to play the normal mode in order to unlock the extra levels of hard mode. All right, so right here, I need at least like 3 stars, right? I'm gonna go like that, and like that, and like that, and like that. That's pretty good. That is pretty good if you ask me, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what you're talking about. That is top tier. Oh, there's a third one. There's Charles, Sparky, and Boom Boom. Charles, Sparky, and Boom Boom, do not even worry. You guys are gonna be safe. Look at that. Half the bumblebees are so stupid they can't even get through the wooden blocks that the game already put there. They're so dumb. Absolute scrubs. This time it's Sparky and Boom Boom. Sparky and Boom. All right, Sparkster, you're gonna be okay with that barrier, and then we're gonna need to help out your brother with. I ran out of stuff. I won 3 stars. Hopefully that's enough. Not quite. Dang it. All right, we're gonna do like that. You just bring it around, and then we're gonna go there, and then we're gonna loop around the ear. And I think he's safe, right? Yeah, it's working. Do not fall. Do not fall yet. Okay, they're pushing him back. Perfect. Yes, just as I planned. I'm playing chess, not checkers, ladies and gentlemen. I'm actually a little bit scared about this one, so I need to protect him from the spikes falling off the side and the killer bumblebees. So what I'm thinking I do, right, is I make a little bit of like a barrier like that, and then go like this, and then like that. Now I think this should work, ultimately. I don't know why it's gonna work, but it's probably gonna work. It did. And if you asked me why I thought that was going to work, I have no answer for you. In my giant throbbing big brain, I knew that was going to work. All right, this time around, I'm thinking I just go like that and like that. I should make an infinity around the bumblebees, and they can't do anything. Look at that. They're literally helping Charles. They're pushing him towards the center. He might fall in the water if they didn't even do that. So dumb. What peasant bumblebees? How do you guys keep getting yourself into these predicaments? How do you keep getting yourself into these problems? All right, I'm running around and I'm saving your butt left and right. Hopefully that's enough. I think it is. My engineering skills are top tier, ladies and gentlemen. It does not get any better than that. Well, this one seems rather simple, so I need a way to hold it. So I think I'm gonna have to go from the top ropes, and then I'm just gonna cup it right at the end there. I'm not entirely sure why I thought that would work. All right, so I go like that, and then I go like that, and then I go like that, and then I circle this a couple times. It started the level because I ran out of ink. You see, if you don't care about stars in this game, you can win every level with flying colors. You see, like this one, if I don't care about anything, I just go like that and I just win, you know? I'm pretty sure even my 90-year-old grandmother could have figured that one out. Okay, so it's Charles and Sparky. Charles is on top, Sparky's on the bottom, so we're gonna just circle Charles, and then we're gonna circle Sparky. And they're gonna survive, because they are survivors. Look at them. Yes, you guys did it. Distinguished dogs. They are so talented. All right, this next one looks like gravity has been defied. Charles is midair, the bumblebees are midair. I don't understand what's happening, but if I just go like that, I just make a box around them. That was actually kind of close. It got through the first barrier of the box, and I'm not entirely sure how. I don't know why or how that happened, but it did, and I didn't like it. I did not like it one bit. Finally, all the dogs are together. It's exactly what I wanted. Oh, it's a good thing I made that second level of barrier, ladies and gentlemen, because if I didn't, all of the dogs would have gotten stung. Now, that would have been very bad. All right, there's two of them here, so we're gonna circle, and then we're gonna go like that, and then we're gonna circle this side. Oh no, there's a little tiny opening. Do not go in there, come on, are you kidding me? I need to make sure to complete the circle, right? And then, I don't even think I need to go up. I could just go right there, complete that, and then they're both safe. As long as one of them does not get pushed into the lava, we are going to be fine. All right, we did it. We did it. Don't even think about touching Charles, all right? That's what I thought. Level 49. I want to figure out what happens to the Bigfoots that are down there. So I'm just gonna go like this. Do the Bigfoots kill me? Like they obviously, I don't need to protect them, you know? The bumblebee, he stung the Bigfoot multiple times and it just did not matter. All right, the big level 50. We're gonna have to go like that and like that and like that and like that and like that. That's the only way to beat this level. Actually, wait, there's probably a different way. Hold on, wait. Let's try to get 3 stars. So if I go like that, go like that. Oh wait, no. You could just literally go from the top ropes, right? Yeah, from the top ropes. That's how it's done. I don't even know why they put that bottom thing there. They put it there to confuse me, and I fell for it. I hate killer bumblebees with a burning passion. I almost hate them as much as I hate vegetables. And unfortunately, these eggs are now my new targets. So let's destroy them. So what I'm gonna do is draw a giant arrow that should crack the egg. We got them. What's better than smashing 1 egg? Smashing 2 eggs. Easy peasy, egg squeezy. Freaking got him, dude. This one shouldn't be too hard. I don't know what they did to deserve this, but I'm gonna drop a giant green turd on them. That should do it. Smash! We got them both. Next up, we're gonna need 2 giant meatballs, kind of like a big pair of headphones, and then we're gonna drop them right on top of the eggs. This time around, I'm thinking we can draw 1 foot there, and maybe another foot right there, and then we can turn this into a little stick person just like that. That will stomp on both of the eggs. Oh, so this one got a little bit more difficult, but I think I know exactly how to beat this. I can use my brain to make something that will take over the entire area, and either way it swings, it's gonna get crushed. Things just got a little bit more interesting because I can't just drop something onto this devil egg. I'm gonna actually need to make a giant circle meatball like that tutorial is trying to show me. So if I do that correctly, it should roll down and smash my target. Also, a huge shout out to the editing squad for cutting out the ad that plays after every single level. It's gotten so bad that even in the game, on a little piece of poster that they taped up, they are putting advertisements for Samsung and ESPN. How is this legal? It's making me so angry that I'm gonna smash these eggs with this tiny ball. That's so embarrassing. They just died to tiny balls. Level 9, we're going back to basics, except instead of 2 eggs, we have 3. And there's a giant meteor dropping in from the sky! Yeah! You're lucky. All right, I think I can solve this one, guys. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do something like that so that the middle one gets stabbed and also the other 2 also get stabbed with my green ball. I will not be bested by this game. I'm too smart. Okay, so this level, it looks like there's some sort of bike wheel in the sky, and the game wants me to just drag a line. So I'm guessing that this bike wheel will fall, and instead of drawing to smash, I need to draw something to help this smash that. So I'm thinking what I could do is literally just make like a giant little triangle like that, a little isosceles triangle, fill in the blanks, and let's see how this goes. If I tap this, that'll come to life, and then it will crack the egg. It's too easy. Next level, we kind of have to do something very similar with the wheel up top in order to crack this very unamused egg. It's also a little bit concerning because for some reason, the eggs in this game, they don't have any yolk on the inside. I'm not entirely sure how that's possible, but watch this. He cracks and then there is some sort of strange liquid popping out, but I don't think it's an egg. I don't even want to know what it is. But I would like to splash it on the developers of this game for making me watch so many advertisements. Ooh, I can dominate the darkness. Nah, I think I'm good. I'm gonna draw a giant trident. Okay, they're all laughing at me, and then I got punished with an advertisement. Keep it cool, calm, and collected, Jack. It's gonna be fine. I mean, at this point, I'm basically just playing Watch Ad Sim. I've watched more ads than I've actually played of this game. I don't need a hint. If anybody clicks hint in this game, you might want to get checked by a doctor. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna add a bigger ball that's gonna hit the little ball into all of the eggs. Who's laughing now? Excellent. I also am very confused. The game is telling me how to play every single level. I feel like I'm not even playing this game. Look, I'm doing exactly what it says, and then all I gotta do is literally place it right next to this. Better yet, I'm gonna turn it into like a giant scythe. Okay, I tapped it once, and I killed it. It's too easy. All right, cool. Back to the ads. I do not want to play your game. In this next level, we have an egg that's actually in my zone. So I could literally just like circle this thing a bunch of times. There we go. Just circle it a bunch of times. And then actually, wait, the interesting thing about this is that if I let it go, it's going to crack that egg. But then how do I get the other one? I cannot fail this challenge because if I do, I will be forced to watch even more ads. So here's what I'm thinking, guys. We basically need to make something that will crush it from the top, right? So we basically just need to do that and then this on the side, right? And then I need to connect it in the center. And I basically just drop a giant television on both of them in 3, 2, 1, smash. See? That's how it's done. I'm so good at cracking eggs. What am I looking at here? So there is going to be some sort of like turntable thing there, and then I'm gonna have to move that in order to get to the egg. All right, so it wants me to put a giant meatball right there. Cool, let's make sure it's all filled in. Very nice, it's gonna be the world's heaviest green meatball. And then, what do I do? Oh, I see what it does. And now that I know how it works, I pretty much know that I have to hit this side, just like this. And then they'll both get cracked. Maybe if I go fast enough, I won't get hit with ads. Okay, so let's move hyperspeed. What do? How do I get them both? Oh, I have an idea. I'll do one that hits that side into that side, and then bada bing, bada boom, they both get smushed. I still got an ad. I didn't go fast enough. I might have to make a video where I play every single ad that I get while playing this game. And if you guys want to see that, let me know in the comments. Okay, let's try out my speed strategy once again. Okay, so basically I'm just gonna kill this dude. Okay, wait, I'm just gonna go like this, right? And then it's gonna roll and then smash you. Good, perfect. I don't need a new car. Please do not give me an ad. Yes, okay, we're good. Okay, so next up, I gotta put a little meatball there. We're gonna crack him, boom, no ad, right? Because I did it really fast. Who is this old man? This is the most AI video I've ever seen. Who is this? Can I draw to smash you? Okay, guys, we gotta go quick. The ads are coming. I'm a good guy. I don't care. Die! Don't die. Wait, no, you stay alive. That was really close. Okay, I can't kill the good guy. Gotta kill the bad guy. I don't even care about what do I need chest for? What do I use money on? Why does this game have a currency system? No, I don't want to watch any more ads. Let me out. Exit. Boom. Okay, don't want to kill bad guys, so I gotta make big box like this. Boom. Wrecked. Oh, what am I watching? Nope. Level 22, I think, oh, I can actually draw anywhere. Perfect. All right, so I could put like a little ball there. I could put a little ball over on this side, and then it should just crack both of them, right? Yup, boom, get wrecked. And then my dude right here is safe. Okay, now I gotta figure out how to hit this to the side without it going to the left, which honestly, I am not entirely sure how I'm gonna do. Maybe if I just make like a big U shape like this, I drop it, right? That should push it to that side and then not hit any of my good eggs. I will cook you later. This time around, we have to basically build a giant wrecking ball. So I need to hit it as soon as it's dropping down right there to give it an extra boost, and then it should go ahead and hit the egg. Let's try it out in 3, 2, 1, and go. Boom! Yes! Yes, get cracked! I'm so good at this game. In this next level, we have a very angry looking egg. And also we have this egg down here. Either way, it shouldn't matter too much because if I make a giant turd-shaped meatball, that actually might be a little bit too big, but let's test it out. Let's see, it's gonna drop down and yeah, it turns out it was too big. Better yet, let's go ahead and let's humiliate them with just 2 or 3 tiny little balls, just like that. And then it should go down here. And they both died to 3 tiny little green balls. So we have 1 good egg, another good egg, and I feel like I just have to destroy the center. So what I can do is just make like a tiny pointy arrow that should just drop literally right on top. And the arrow should make it so that they don't fall. This might be the most eggs that we've seen in a level yet. And it's not gonna be a problem because I can draw anywhere, which means I can literally draw a massive meteor, dudes. Check this out. All right, let's just make it extra super duper meaty. I wonder how many times I can do this. There we go. I think that is going to be like 4,670 pounds. And we're gonna drop it on the eggs in 3, 2, 1, extinction. Get wrecked, nerds! I think we should be able to defeat the spinny egg by doing my very own spin move. And by that, I mean I'm just gonna spin a giant cube around them. That way, it'll crush 2 of them right now, and then they're gonna spin into the rest of it, right? There you go, boom, you get cracked, you get cracked. Everybody's happy, except for the eggs. I need to be super careful with this next level because we have these 2 very friendly looking eggs that do not want to get cracked. And then I have these 3 demonic eggs that have committed so many crimes against humanity. Now, I think I could kind of do what I did earlier, and that's literally just to do like a little double dot of death. Let's see if that's good enough. Boom, boom, boom. I don't know what my green balls are made of, but they are so destructive and I love it. Level 30, we have a brand new thing and it's an elevator, I'm pretty sure. So it wants me to draw a giant box. I'm gonna do one better. I'm gonna make a giant box like this. I'm gonna make an X in the center like that. And then I'm gonna make a giant pointy tip at the top. That egg is looking extra super duper smug and it's not going to in 3, 2, 1, smash. Smash. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I cannot prove this, but I am 95% certain that the developers of this game made the levels intentionally easy. That way, you beat the levels quicker and watch more ads. I can't prove it, and for legal reasons, I'm just gonna say that's allegedly, but I really believe that that might actually be true. Because this level is super easy. Look, all I gotta do is just color in this giant box. I don't care that the egg is moving left and right. As long as I drop it right there, there is no world where that egg ever survived. I'm on to you, developers. I don't know exactly what I can do about it, but what I know I can do is keep playing and destroying your eggs, which is probably exactly what they want me to do. This game is very addicting. Okay, this time around, we have the elevator thing going left and right, so I think what I gotta do is literally just like drop a little green patch, and then that's gonna push it to the right side, which leaves our good old egg untouched. I'm pretty sure in total during today's recording session, I have watched like 68 ads. So if you guys are enjoying today's video, please go ahead and watch an advertisement. I don't care where you watch it, just watch an advertisement and also smash like. Actually, I don't care if you watch an advertisement or not. Just make sure you guys are smashing like. I think I messed this up a little bit. So gravity is gonna make it so that we get the bottom one, but I think I messed up the top one just a little bit. Why is that egg staring into my soul? Let's try this one more time. So I think in order to make this actually work, what I'm gonna do is make a giant box right here, guys. And then I'm basically gonna connect the box to that and then to this, kind of like that. In my brain, this is making sense. Actually, I might as well just like fully color it in just like that so that it stays stable. My brain is telling me that this is 100% going to work, but I am not convinced. Also, I'm pretty sure, can I just like go like that to make sure that there's like an actual spike to destroy both of these eggs? Like, it's crazy because I can literally just straight up draw next to the eggs. And then now look, when it goes up and down, it's definitely gonna smash, right? Boom, get smashed and get smashed. It did not look pretty, but we got the job done. Level 35 actually seems slightly difficult. So what I'm thinking that we can do, right, is right at the top, we can drop this on this egg, right? So that's gonna fall right on him. And then basically what I need to do is like, make sure that it doesn't fall on the other egg. So as it's falling, right, I can drop this literally right on top of this egg. And then we can connect it so that it doesn't fall on the good egg in the center. I think that makes sense. This game is too easy, guys. Next up, things get a little bit sketchy. Oh, wait, no, they're not, because I could just go like that. You saw nothing. Okay, wait a second. How do I actually do this? What if I go like this now? Is that fine? Yeah, okay, cool. I just did a little tiny ball, and then we're good. The bad egg got smashed, and the good egg survived. Why did it take so long for it to register that I won? The developers were probably back at home trying to figure out which ad would give them the most money. Okay, so in this level, I need to draw in order to smash both of the eggs that are going back and forth on that pendulum. So they both kind of meet up right here in the center. So what I'm thinking we could do is literally just make a giant triangle just like this, so that they're literally just gonna run into it themselves. I can't believe this is a real game. I wonder when the levels will get hard. Okay, guys, this time around, what I'm thinking we could do is basically just draw like a stick person, right? We're gonna have a stick person kind of like standing right here. We're gonna have him with like big arms like this. And I think if I did this correctly, right, we could drop him in, and then the elevator system will take him and he'll punch the egg so that it explodes. I feel like we've played a level just like this already, so I should remember how to beat it. It's a little bit difficult because the egg at the top makes it so that we can't really put too much up here, because then I'll crack this egg. So what I have to do, right, is basically just make maybe like a box around you, right, and then make a box around this egg, and then I think if I did this correctly, right, I'll make a point down here like that. I'll make like a giant wrecking ball, and then it should all fall because gravity, right? Yeah, easy. Now my good egg gets a happy face. Level 40 is actually kind of a tough one, so we need to make it so that this egg doesn't get touched, which is going to be tough because I could just drop a giant green meatball on both of them, but then the good egg would die. So basically what I have to do is kind of like measure it a little bit. So I need to, I think, make it so it falls only a certain amount, right? So I need to make it so that it falls like this many on this side and that many on that side. I think I'm making sense in my own brain, but I'm sure most of you guys are like, Jack, you do not make any sense right now. So this one's gonna come down and it's gonna touch that one. And then pretty much what I need to do is like make another one that kind of pops down and just goes a little bit on that side so it doesn't touch the good egg, right? Yes, that was it, guys. So this next one seems a little bit more complicated. There is the good egg in the center, and then there's these bad eggs, obviously. And pretty much my goal, I think, is to like go under the good egg, right? Because if I make any green things through the good egg, then I think it's gonna get like snap, and then it's gonna fall. Basically, if I just make a little boat, I think I win. It's so easy every time. I really should never lose any of these levels. Apparently, in this game, you play as Jabron Lames and Qtef Seri. That's weird. Okay, these levels are super easy because I don't have to worry about cracking the good egg. I just have to worry about destroying the other eggs, which is my favorite thing to do in this game. So pretty much, I think we've played levels like this before. I just need to make a big cup like that, and then they all get cracked. Okay, guys, so for this next one, it looks like I'm gonna be able to spawn in the wheel again, but honestly, I want to beat this without the wheel. So what I'm thinking to do is I'm just gonna make like a scythe, right? I'm gonna make a scythe kind of like that, and I'm gonna put it on the side so that like it lands, and then, well, I kind of wanted it to like kill him. Can I restart? Why did I even think I could do that without watching an ad? I did it. I didn't even need the wheel. I honestly was hoping that it would just break the game. Ooh, I wonder if I can do it again. Let's see. So if I do that, think that lines up? Oh, that's so sad. Wait, can I just keep adding stuff? No, I can't. Never mind. That would have been so cool if I could have just like made a giant ball that just uses my other thing as a ramp. Let's just do it the way that the game actually intended. I'm pretty sure they want me to make a giant box just like this. We're going to drop that in so I could spawn this wheel. I think my box might have been just a little bit overkill. Our next Eggo Lego challenge is to smash 3 of the eggs just like this. Wait, what is that egg made of? Oh yes, I didn't have to watch an ad. Okay, let's make this extra big. You get all of that. Yeah, there's no surviving. Do not even think of surviving. Okay, this one, I think we're gonna have to rotate it, which is a little bit strange. So what's my plan exactly? So I know for a fact that we're gonna be able to get this egg, right? So I'm gonna make like a little wrecking ball just like that. And then I think I have to like connect it to the rest of it, kind of like this. Okay, and then it rotates, and then I'm not entirely sure what just happened, but physics works on my side. I'm a genius. Next up, guys, we have a tough one. It looks like we're gonna have a wheel, and we basically have to push the wheel to the right so that it doesn't smash the good egg. So I think all I really have to do, right, is just like make a little ball here, right? This should push the wheel over. like that. And then now if I push it up, it'll be stuck in the corner. It'll crack the egg, and then the good egg stays fine. I don't know what the developers want to do with the good eggs, and I am not gonna ask. Ooh, we have a brand new feature, some sort of cog. All right, so if I drag from here, I think we can rotate it. So what I could do is make like a giant spike, just like that. That's right, check out my spike. Actually, we're gonna turn it into a Minecraft pickaxe, and now, okay, see you later. Mr. Garfield, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna clip the claws? That didn't work. What are we hiding under this table down here? What is this? It looks like some sort of cat toy, and that didn't work at all. These cats work together, and no cat claw got clipped. Level 65, pass control. This cop looks like he's on the toilet fighting for his life. Don't worry, Mr. Donut, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna delete that giant X, and that did nothing. How about better yet, let's just remove your glasses, remove your head. We got ourselves a King Neptune. I have an idea, where if you use a little bit of magic, you can turn a big old X into a nice little check mark. Don't worry, sir, you're good to go. Wake him up. It kind of reminds me of that one character from Phineas and Ferb. Baljeet, it's time for school. Your mom told me you gotta wake up, dude. Here, wake up. Well, that's one way to do it. What did the stork bring? We have a ginormous bird, some sort of Sherlock Holmes detective behind the door, and a beautiful couple looking down, hoping that this is a baby? Or maybe it's their Uber Eats delivery of 2 Big Macs. Personally, if it was 2 Big Macs, I would be looking at it the same exact way that they are. Let's see what's inside. Oh my gosh, I sniped that. I can't even believe that, guys. I had no idea. And right on cue, the baby pops out. Why do they look so disappointed? Help her get rich. Well, lady, first off, you're gonna want to start a YouTube channel. Secondly, you're gonna want to name it Mr. Beast. And thirdly, you're gonna want to go back in time about 10 years. And if you do all of those things correctly, and also lose this, you'll become a billionaire. It's just that easy, guys. Level 69. Go down to him. So we have a classic case of idiot. This guy doesn't know how to get up to his girlfriend, and she is just too embarrassed to tell him. That is where I come in. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna drop this so that she falls right to the man, and hopefully didn't break any of her shins. She seems fine, and he seems like he's been sipping some silly juice. They're gonna live happily ever after. Level 70, help him to relax. So it looks like we have a man in some sort of haunted forest that doesn't have any leaves. He's been hiking for a while, and he wants to sit down on a bench, except he has dreams of the bench being fixed. So I can go ahead and delete the entire bench. Can I delete your memory too? No, I don't have that superpower yet. Okay, no bench, no problem. What we're gonna do is we're gonna delete the tree, and maybe the tree can be added to the bench? No, that's not quite it. What if we just delete the broken parts, just like that? No, that was dumb. Or wait a second, we can create nature's first ever bench. A tree stump. It's not nearly as comfy, but you can tangle your feet just like this guy is. Level 71, feed the frog. Why are you looking at me like that? Why can't you just eat this thing yourself? Do you not have a tongue? What frog doesn't have a tongue? That's like a fly not having wings. That's like a shark not having teeth. That's like getting a Chipotle burrito with nothing but rice and cheese. Okay, let me just get rid of that stinger. I thought maybe that's what you were worried about, but no, you're just scared of the entire bug. There you go, Mr. Frog. That looks like he hasn't slept in 5 days. You may now eat the fly. Oh yeah, he looks happy. That's how I look after I have a Wendy's 4 for 4 special. Level 72, find the chicken. I played this game for too long. I know for a fact that the chicken is in his head. Called it. And it turns out there was another chicken on his plate. This guy must really like chicken. Level 73, get back to reality. So we got a cool guy named Chad chilling in some sort of city. I've never actually seen somebody use VR outside. I thought that was like some sort of unwritten law. If you use VR outdoors in public, you will be immediately arrested. I'm sorry there, Chad. You have violated the laws. No more VR for you. Minus $500. He immediately got teleported back to his cruddy apartment. Yeah, this thing has seen better days. Level 74, make a bridge? Wait, I delete things. I don't make things. Maybe I can do a 2-for-1 special. If I delete part of this tree, it should fall, right? I thought for sure that was gonna work. Maybe I just gotta delete the bottom part. Okay, that was just, no, don't drive. Why would you drive? I love how just a sad emoji popped up right after I just murdered whoever was in that truck because they're dumb and they didn't realize not to drive into the cliff. All right, let's try this out one more time. So we cut the perfect amount, and then now you can go straight across. Why did it stop? Was that the entire route that it was supposed to take? It went 10 feet over the cliff. Level 75, erase the excess? What is the excess? Oh, I guess penguins are supposed to have a white belly. So I will create your white belly, sir. There you go, little pengu. Wait, why didn't that work? Little pengu, I got you, bro. Here you go. Look, you got maybe not the perfect belly, but it's better than mine. Okay, I'm just gonna get rid of everything. You're gonna look like a big egg now. How about that? Didn't work either. We gotta get this perfect, guys. This penguin will not accept anything other than perfection, just like my mom. Did that work? How about I turn you into a zebra penguin? No, he didn't like that either. I'm gonna guess you probably don't need this hat, considering your body has adapted to living in cold environments. Maybe I got this all wrong, guys. Maybe it's the outside that's supposed to be white, and the inside is supposed to be furry. Oh, that was dumb. Oh, that's how penguins look. That took me way longer than I'd like to admit. At least we got another happy customer. Level 76, calm the dragon. We've been teleported back to 1200 BC. On the left side, we have a British man getting ready to battle a ginormous dragon. I can calm the dragon by maybe just deleting the act. That seemed to actually work. The only thing the dragon wanted was to have its teeth brushed. That does not seem realistic whatsoever. If I was a dragon and some dude came up to me with a giant toothbrush and a bad haircut, I do not think I would let him touch me. Level 77, catch a fish. We have Barefoot Magoo out here fishing for, I don't even know what. So far, you caught a bottle cap? Or is that a lawn chair? Whatever it is, you have something on the line. So let's go ahead and delete this. What the? Do I have to turn this into a fish somehow? We're gonna have to get extra creative so that little Timmy can have the satisfaction of catching a fish. Or wait a second, what if I do this and then, no, that's not gonna work. Okay, what if I do this? No, that didn't work either. Oh, that... Whoa, that is a big one. Turns out I needed to turn it into a hook, not a fish. Failed successfully. Next up, level 78, who is the robber? We have a man with a big green sack, angry bald dude that probably owns the bank, and then a suspicious police officer. I'm gonna go out on a limb here, and I'm gonna say the police officer is kind of sus. Take off your clothes. Okay, never mind. That is not the direction I'm supposed to go in. Police officer, I apologize. Don't look at me like that. My next candidate is this bald man. Everybody knows you can't trust a bald, angry dude. And this is precisely why, ladies and gentlemen, because it looks like he has a bag of money strapped to his chest. And you are officially under arrest by my fully clothed police officer that I totally didn't try to make naked 2 seconds ago. Level 79, look through the telescope. Right here, we have Isaac Newton looking out into the galaxy. But unfortunately, he's too short to actually look through the telescope. He's trying to take notes on what's out there in the universe and figure out if there's aliens or not. But unfortunately, he's a short king. Don't worry, Isaac, I will help. We're just gonna go ahead and lower the telescope just a little bit. And by lower the telescope, I mean delete everything. We could get rid of the moon. That feels catastrophic. Or better yet, ladies and gentlemen, we can adjust the telescope. If I go like this, I'm on the right track. What if I do this? And then this, and then boom, there we go. I don't know why he couldn't just grab a stick and move the telescope himself. Why does a man even have a telescope if he doesn't know how to use it? The moon looks like a cookie. Level 80, get her hair done? Why am I doing random chores for random people? Has she never heard of a hair salon before? Okay, lady, we're gonna turn this bird nest into something that would look great. It's gonna take about 5 hours. How about we just get rid of the mirror altogether and we're just gonna say that you look dynamite. Nah, that's not what we're looking for. First up, we gotta get this untangled. And better yet, let me just turn this craziness into some sort of afro looking thing. No, that's not right. What if we do a bald? What if we do a bald? That doesn't even make sense. Did it work? No. Or better yet, we're gonna turn her mirror into a hairband. When in doubt, just grab a hairband. It fixes 95% of hair problems. 81, what is the danger? It's definitely not me with my eraser of death. Okay, the danger turned out to be a uranium-soaked green sock that has stitches in it, and it looks like it got dipped into a public toilet. It is so bad that this man is wearing a hazmat suit, but still smell it, so he has a clothespin closing his nose. We're gonna take care of this. Let's go ahead and let's burn that sock. That actually might cause a nuclear explosion. Level 82, open the register. We have a simple cash register operator right there, and we have a man that looks kind of a little bit nervous. What's inside of your basket there? Ooh, okay, so you have pizza. Is he maybe starting a new diet and he doesn't want anybody to know that he's getting a frozen pizza from Acme? Or is there something worse happening? Oh, okay, nah, never mind. He just wanted to buy the pizza, I guess. This guy is offended. He must not like pizza. Level 83, what is he looking at? Well, by first glance, it kind of reminds reminds me of a giant turd or potentially a whale. Or I guess the Loch Ness Monster would be my third guess. Comment down below what you guys think that looks like. It's actually a fact that you're not supposed to see the Loch Ness Monster unless it's a super blurry photo. So let's go ahead and let's see what this actually is. Of course, it's just a rock and a tree. Wait a second, why is it bobbing back and forth then? How is that possible? This guy does not seem amused. Decorate the glass. I can do that. All we gotta do is just drop the lemon inside. I was so close. All we gotta do is just drop the lemon inside, just like this. Yup, there it is. Glass decorated. Are they about to drink purple paint? That stuff does not look like any drink I've ever seen. Level 85, declare his love. 128? What's the square root of E times 980? Is that an actual math equation? Now I gotta check it out. So ladies and gentlemen, I just crunched the numbers and that math equation equals 1.28 times 10 to the 492nd power. That means it's a number that has 493 digits. That is a terrible way to ask somebody for your love. You can't confuse them with that many digits. You should only ever give 9 digits. Your phone number. Okay, we're gonna just delete this entire thing because that's totally not gonna work. What if we just do the square root of raccoon? Now, she also, it seems like she does not like this guy whatsoever, and I cannot blame her. Imagine you're at school, you go outside for recess, and there's some guy wearing glasses and a sweater vest that has a ginormous math equation written on the playground parking lot. I have a feeling you're probably not gonna be too excited by that, baby. Here's Milky. Here you go. There you go, little Tim Tim. Just go ahead and eat the milk. Down the gullet it goes. Now he's gonna be big and strong like you, Adam.
Why did you invite me here?
Little Timmy grew up a little bit, guys. Now he's going through quite the phase where he has a mohawk and everything, but I still have to feed him even though he's 49 years old.
What is this game, Jack?
I have to help people do basic tasks like feed them cheeseburgers.
What am I doing here? I don't want to watch this. It feels like a crime.
There you go, little Timmy. Have your hot dog. We're gonna eat this thing
little Timmy.
one thing at a time. There you go. We're gonna eat your other darker hot dog. We're gonna do a spaghetti noodle as well as a hot dog bun.
That was definitely a piece of lettuce. Okay, I think he liked that.
Now little Timmy has turned into a bird.
It seems like he wants Nemo, but he's gonna get a Walmart version of Nemo.
We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna feed him some sardines, and they're going to immediately get digested and go right out of his butthole. What?
That's the best way to do it. Every time I eat tuna, this is how it goes.
This is basically what happens when I go to Taco Bell. This thing goes right in and right out. This is my dog Sparky, and Sparky is so close to reaching the bones over here.
That's a long tongue. What that tongue do?
Also, why are the bones in some sort of like crossbone death symbol? I feel like I shouldn't be giving them to him, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
He's a killer, Jack. Look at those teeth. Oh my gosh.
There you go there, Sparky. You're gonna get tons of bones and they're gonna get digested. This is my best friend Tom, and Tom unfortunately isn't able to move his body, so we're gonna have to help him get some water because everybody needs some water.
Jack, you don't know these people.
Drink
Wait,
up
no,
there, Tommy
Jack,
boy.
he doesn't want it there. That's too much water, Jack. Stop.
That's fine.
Jack.
Now he's hydrated.
Oh, okay. Don't say that you know this person, Jack. I swear if you say you know this person, you're not telling the truth.
This is my pet egg.
This is actually the most believable one, that you have a pet egg out of everything that happened today.
His name is Eagle, and Eagle today needs, you know, we got a cup of ramen right here. So let's see. We're gonna need to maybe
It's not ramen.
take off the lid here. I gotta make sure he doesn't eat the lid because he always tries to eat the lid for some strange reason.
What happened to his other eyebrow?
It's on the other side of his head, Adam. That's how the perspective works. All right, so we're just gonna try to do the whole thing in one ginormous pour.
Whoa.
There you go there. Okay, it might be a little bit hot. There you go. Let's just make sure that we get the full spaghetti noodle through there, and we might as well do the cup as well. Okay, let's go ahead and we're just gonna feed this man some fish. He doesn't have any internal organs whatsoever. He has a absolutely gargantuan throat passage, and he only wanted one fish.
Why did you emphasize his throat so much? Hey, yo! Hey, yo! What'd that dog do?
Little Timmy is back, and little Timmy is hungry.
Little Timmy took a turn, and that's all I'm gonna say.
That's all I'm gonna
say on the matter.
Not so tiny anymore. Little Timmy really liked that cheeseburger that we fed him earlier that had the noodles and everything. So now he wants the biggest hot dog ever.
You didn't even give him the mustard.
He doesn't need the mustard. Is this Baldi's Basics?
What is happening?
I think that this might be Baldi's Basics.
That might be the longest turd I've ever seen come out of a human intestine.
This guy right here is trying to poop out this turd so much that he's actually crying.
I've been there.
There's a small tear that's just attached to his face.
Have you ever had like tears of joy while pooping?
That's TMI, Adam, but yes, of course. I feel like I would just like to sit in a room with the devs and maybe just have like a long chat about what they're going through in life. Ew!
That is disgusting.
Does anybody have one of those Men in Black flashbangs? Because I really want to forget that.
Oh, uh-oh. That is a hot chili pepper, Jack. I would not feed him that. That's not safe.
This is my friend from earlier, guys. If you remember, we helped him drink water, so now he's super hydrated and he's feeling extra super duper spice-alicious.
Don't do it, Jack. Don't do it. It's not safe. That's not recommended.
It's fine. I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna let him know what's gonna happen. All right, I'm gonna put this inside of your mouth. Okay, you see it? See
Jack, you don't gotta do this.
I'm gonna leave that one there for later. There you go. There. Okay, let's do the whole thing. We're not even gonna worry about taking off the green part. I do the same thing with my strawberries. There we go. We gotta make sure it goes into the digestive tract. Also, why is this just the head of a man? I just realized that the rest of his body isn't even rendering in.
the devs had a budget cut.
Okay, good. We can save that one for later.
Oh no, this is cannibalism. This is actually cannibalism. We can't be eating that.
Adam, it's not cannibalism, okay? This guy right here, he's an ostrich egg, and this is a chicken egg. So it's very, very different. Now, it looks like, oh, we're gonna need to just crack this bad boy open. Okay, let's see. Let's just crack that down. Oh, we're missing some of the egg part. Gotta get the egg whites in there for the protein.
Do not get any eggshells in my egg. I hate it when I get eggshells in there.
Okay, all right. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna drag this into my friend Egghead's mouth like that. We're gonna grab the yolk as well. A lot of people like it when you separate these things, especially when you're baking a cake and stuff. So yeah, we're gonna separate them and then we're gonna just throw them right in. Okay, looks like this is a rat. So the rat wants cheese, guys, and gosh dang it, I'm gonna make sure this rat gets its cheese.
Jack, that is not a rat.
We think to go the opposite way.
Wait, Jack. Jack, do not go the opposite way. Jack, seriously, think about this.
I'm just saying, I don't know what actually is the right method here, guys. So we're just gonna see if the game devs decided to add in a feature where you can maybe glitch the game a little bit, and they did. All I have to do is just touch that line.
At what cost? That was disgusting. What is wrong with you? Oh.
What?
You gotta save Granny, Jack.
Help my sweet grandmom. She got eaten in one bite.
Imagine it's our grandmom, Jack. You gotta take this to heart, okay? You gotta save grandma.
Why is our grandmom so tiny? Or is this werewolf absolutely gargantuan?
I think it's a mixture of both. People say that old people do shrink when they get older.
Grandmom, it's gonna be fine. This might hurt for 1 second. And wait. All right, let's get you back in there, Grandma. Failed successfully.
Okay. This one is the only normal one that we've had so far. Just a regular carrot and a regular rabbit that's hungry.
I'm starting to learn that, oh my God!
He's gonna have a heart attack if you give him one more fry. What is that?
This is the guy that your girlfriend tells you not to worry about.
Is that supposed to be his tongue or?
This is Jeff, Adam, and Jeff is a burn victim.
Can we please skip this level? Ow! What is that? What is that?
I don't know. It's on my screen. Get it off my screen.
Get that off. Get that
off. Jeff, eat your french fries and I don't ever want to see you again.
Please give him the french fries so we can get out of here. Just remove his heart.
I wish I could, but I can't. Okay, there you go, Jeff. There's your one spaghetti french fry noodle. All right, good. He'll be full forever.
Go. Ooh.
The frog likes fries.
Dude, this is like, I've had a dream before where I was a frog and I had to catch a fly to turn back into a human and I couldn't do it.
So are you having deja vu right now?
Yes.
This would actually be like my worst nightmare if I was a frog and I didn't have a tongue, just like this guy.
That would be like being a human without a butt.
I was going to say opposable thumbs, but yeah, same idea. Okay, well, this guy clearly needs a helping hand from good old Jack. So let's just go ahead and we're gonna drag this fly to its demise.
I like that.
Okay, next up we have some sort of lady that really wants a banana. I mean, this is the strangest looking banana. I do not like the physics on this banana. It's making me extremely uncomfortable. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna peel the banana and we're gonna make sure that the banana comes back up and we're gonna shove the banana around town and we're gonna do a little show for the lady and we're gonna make sure that the banana
is going crazy.
Banana, get back here, man. Stop being weird. The banana's stuck in the
sure
corner.
That is a banana.
The banana's stuck in the corner, Adam. Okay, all right, let's just do the whole thing. Let's do the peel.
Jack, stop.
Let's do the peel
You've
first.
You've gone too far. Why are we playing this game?
I have not gone far enough, Adam. Okay, this lady needs to eat, Adam. If this lady doesn't eat, she's gonna starve.
Don't put the, oh my God, you almost put the skin in there. That's like the worst part. All right, okay. Hey.
Does anybody know what kind of animal we're looking at? It kind of looks like part bird, part butterfly.
I don't know, and it's making me uncomfortable. It it kind of also looks like a snowman. Jack, we talked about this. Don't do this.
Okay, all right.
Don't do this.
I'm just saying, Adam, we could do both at the same exact time.
Look at the worm. The worm was trying to run away. It's trying to get freedom.
Oh, I did it. Yeah, we crossed the barrier.
You just tickled his butt. What the heck? What kind of game?
Next up, the developers want me to feed the Mona Lisa. It's a painting. The painting doesn't have to eat.
Oh, Jack, this is a symbol of art.
Okay, well, everybody knows green apples are the worst.
Yeah.
Who needs oranges?
Orange trash. Red apples also not my favorite. And now we have nothing.
Okay, let's just do one simple red apple. I feel like that should be good. I am a little bit curious. I get that her mouth is open, but why did she cut her hair as well in order to eat? Is that like a medical condition?
I don't think she's alive, Jack. She's dead.
How am I feeding her?
It's art. You don't get art. It's not real. It's art.
The crazy part is she technically ate it, but now she's choking.
She's not alive, though.
Oh, you want the apple? You want the apple, lady? You want this apple? You want the apple? Joke's on you. It's actually a tomato. Idiot.
Got her.
I don't know, Adam. I don't know if this man deserves whatever the heck this magical substance is.
Maybe it'll make him handsomer. Because I don't know what the heck is going on with his eyebrow and his mustache, but it's doing something for me.
Apparently he wants some poison, guys. And gosh, flippin' dang it, I'm gonna make sure this man gets his poison.
It looks like a love potion. Jack, wait. What if you put that in his mouth and he falls in love with you? Jack.
Oh, it kind of looks like a tongue right now.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. I made him better.
All right, next level. Oh, no, he wants more.
Down the hatch.
Oh, I guess that was it.
Wait, what?
Hey, yeah.
What is happening? Why
Why
does it look realistic now?
This is when you wake up at 2 a.m. and, you know, you gotta eat whatever you gotta eat. You know those little night cravings going on?
I'm just so confused by the images that they used. Like, it doesn't even look like AI. It looks like they just found whatever images were on the internet for whatever it is that they needed. Like, this lady is now a part of The Simpsons, and all of the food now looks super realistic when it hasn't for the whole video.
I think they got an update. I think they got a little extra budget, and I think they're going crazy. Imagine what level 50 is gonna be like. It's gonna be a picture of you.
This lady definitely wants a donut, but
no!
Just
the
like
cupcake fell!
Just like everybody in this game, nobody knows how to chew. So we're just gonna have to force it down.
Hey, yeah, you're getting good at this game. Uh-oh. That wasn't enough, Jack.
Wait, why
She's
not?
the only one. She wanted the cake.
That donut was 500 calories.
Clearly, she can handle it.
Okay. All right, lady. Well, okay, this is gonna be real tough. I thought I could do just one of them, but I gotta do all of them. So she not only wants the cupcake with the wrapper, also wants the full cake with the strawberries, and she also wants the donut.
Maybe we should just give her some carrots. I don't know if she should be eating all this. This is very high sugar. And Jack, you should definitely consider giving her like fruits and vegetables.
No, Adam. Her ultimate goal in life is to be on TLC's My 500-Pound Life.
She's about one cupcake away.
Wait, did I lose a cupcake? Yes, I have it.
Oh,
fish that out from the void. Okay, here we go. We just gotta go ahead. Just take a little bite. Come on, lady. Just take a little bite. Just take
she likes
a little
that.
bite. Okay.
Yummy.
My mouse was so far, it went all the way over to my other monitor. That's how much I had to force feed her. All right,
you think you wouldn't have to force feed her? Why are we force feeding her junk food?
Here we go, lady. Come on, this is good for you. This is real good.
Look at the strawberries on top.
Smash it in between your face hole. There we go.
She liked that.
And now we're back to a completely different art style with very cartoon-looking broccoli, and we got this dude that looks like the end of my middle finger.
I was gonna say a very different body part, but yeah, let's go with that.
Go ahead and let's feed him his broccoli, all right? This guy cannot afford a cheat day. This guy needs broccoli.
We have two very different people back to back.
All right, I fed the man the broccoli. Hopefully his inner digestive system works.
If it was mine, I would have thrown it up about now.
All right, that should digest.
He needed 1/4 of a broccoli. Aw, he's got a broken heart, Jack.
This is Wally, and Wally needs some plasma radiation energy in order to power up and enact world domination.
People always say AI doesn't have any love.
Let's make sure this clanker gets all of the love that he needs.
Let's fill him up.
There you go. Oh, look, he fully lit up.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My head is back to normal size, and we are going to be playing a game called Layer Man, where I am going to be making this stick figure's head as big as possible. Hopefully, by the end of today's video, this man's head will be bigger than my head was was in the intro. So we get to the end and we need to tap in order to like fling my body forward, and then we get extra points. Now it looks like when we get extra points, we get extra money. I don't know exactly what we're gonna be able to spend money on, but I guess we shall find out eventually. We're gonna go this way, collect some of that. We gotta avoid the obstacles in order to collect my rainbows. You know, pretty easy. Nothing super sus about this game yet. Look at that. I got my head to 92. That's pretty good. And then I could like fling my body forward, which is really weird. But my ultimate objective is to reach the boss that is all the way in the back. It's the purple guy that has demon horns. I don't know exactly what happens when I get to that man, but once I do, I will challenge him to a head duel. We're just gonna headbutt each other. All right, let's see. We're gonna hit this bounce pad, and we're gonna keep making our head larger, even larger, larger. You can't stop me. I'm gonna make my head as big as the freaking moon. What do I do? I'm gonna go to the left here. Don't touch. Stop. Leave my layers alone. All right, fling my body forward. Whee! Nailed it. So I know that I'm making money at the end of every round, but I don't even know what the money does. Wait, guys, do you see this? Okay, so we have to avoid other players that are actually playing the game. So if they're bigger than me and they have more head power, I need to avoid them. But if they're smaller than me, I can eat them. Kind of like the Agario game. All right, so we've collected up to 90 layers and my head is massive. We're one step closer to getting to the purple dude. I'm coming for you, purple man! I will absorb his head, and then my head will be the biggest head to ever exist. Come here, little guy. Hey. Oh, we're gonna collect him. Collect those. My head's getting bigger. We just crossed into the hundreds. Thank you for your contribution. Thank you for your contribution. Okay, my head is, no, avoid that man. That man is, even though he only had a tiny head, it still was more powerful than my head. Oh, wait, we might be actually able to reach him. No, wait. Oh my gosh, we were one block away from reaching the purple demon. I'm coming for you. You can't escape me and my giant forehead. All right, so we have to avoid the hooks. We'll collect these, collect these, collect these. I'm gonna collect you as well, little guy. Welcome to my forehead. Enjoy your stay. Thank you, thank you. Collect these. So it's a pretty simple game where you just gotta collect as many layers as possible. Pretty self-explanatory. Oh, we just collected a huge guy right there, and I think this is the biggest head that I've ever had. It almost looks like one of those giant lollipops that take forever to actually eat. Wait, we're gonna reach the guy. The dude, you're mine! Did I get him? I feel like I got close. Can I get the guy? Can we actually battle? Because he has a giant head, and I wanna kill him so that I have the biggest head. Wait a second, on the left side of the screen, there's a brand new bar. It says fever. What does that do? Am I gonna get sick? I really don't wanna get sick, dude. Oh gosh, okay, dodge that. The obstacles are starting to get really difficult now. On fever mode. Immortal for 7 seconds. Yes, dude. Okay, so I think I can just run through anything. Oh my god, that's insane. Look at that. We have a 550 level head. And shoot, let's go. Boom. That was sick. Let's go, dude. I knocked them out. Look at that. I'm hitting the gritty on him. All right, it looks like his brother is here to pick up the pieces. Fever mode is going to be super effective if I can keep getting that. All right, don't touch me. Do not touch me. My daddy is a lawyer, and he'll lawyer you. He will lawyer you. Let's see. We're gonna collect this. We're almost at fever mode. Fever mode! Destroy the obstacles! All right, I can't really destroy the obstacles, so that was a little bit underwhelming. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna avoid the guy on the right. Even though his head is tiny, he has more power than me. I don't understand. Oh gosh, okay, once my head is this big, oh gosh, I can't touch those guys. They would have killed me. It's so confusing. They have such tiny brains, but apparently their heads are massive. It doesn't matter though, look at that. Dance on them. Dance on them. Dance on them. This is what big head people do. Time to make my head even larger. What does this do? Oh, okay, I attach that. Oh, nice. I'm liking this. I can fling my body around. That's pretty satisfying. Oh, okay. No, dodge that. Oh gosh, what do I do? Oh crap, okay. This actually only takes away 1 layer, so that's not that bad. What do we have? Only 67? How did my head get so tiny that round? Off we go. Okay, all right. Dodged. Easy peasy. What about up here? Oh, hello. Okay, dodge. This is a lot of work for not a lot of layers. We're only at 50 layers right now. I think my high score is like 550 or somewhere around there. So I need to do like a lot better. Okay. Don't dodge me. Stop. Leave me alone. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Whoa! Okay, we got fever mode, but it didn't really matter. Maybe I'll have infinite power right now. Look at it. I have rainbow powers. Rainbow powers kind of suck. Hey, what's up there, little guy? You think you can run from me? Get back here. Thank you. All right, what about that guy up there? I'm taking him down. This is the FBI, Federal BeckBroJack Investigation Unit. You are now a part of my head. All right, we're gonna collect you. All right, this one, I gotta go to the right, left, to the right, to the left. I feel like I'm following some sort of weird dance. Okay, we had fever mode, but now we don't. Okay, so with fever mode, I think that my head, it gets even bigger. All right, we can't touch those guys. Those guys are the untouchable 600 layer mans, but I'm gonna be able to just boom, karate chop that man. I didn't realize dance parties were gonna be such a large part of this game. It is kind of weird too. I am having a lot of fun making my head as big as physically possible, but I am collecting money. I am getting paid to do this. However, I can't spend my money on anything. It's legit like I get paid for a job and I make money. However, I can't buy anything with the money. Nothing's even for sale. The only satisfaction I get from this game is making my head as big as I can, and I'm honestly not even mad about it. Oh, this one looks a little bit more complicated than the other levels. Let's see. All right, we're gonna go there. Yeah, let's run. Attach your body to the trapeze thingy. There we go. Zip line down. Collect this. Dodge that. Don't touch me. Pop up there. I'm about to get fever mode. Yeah, that's right. What's popping now? Let's see. I still got some fever mode. You think you can get away from me, little guy? Not a chance. Oh, crap. Okay, dodge. Dodged. Fire! Yes. Come on. Come on. Come on. No! So if you're not flying in the air, then you kind of just go all the way to the end and you don't karate chop the giant purple devil. I really want some backstory on like me and the purple devil. Like, why are we mortal enemies? What did he do to my family that I don't like? Maybe one day we'll find out the lore. Oh, I got fever mode. Come here, little guy. Always mine. Yes, dude. We still really haven't broken our high score, but maybe now, 525, it's good. We're gonna destroy that man and have a dance battle. However, I don't think it's my high score yet. Anyway, I will beat my high score if it is the last thing that I do. All right, well, these guys look scary. Don't touch me. Okay, there we go. We're gonna get through this. Collect my rainbow hula hoops. Hula hoopy hoopy and poopy. And thank you. Join the army. This might be it, guys. Oh, God. No, okay. We still have a chance. We're at 314, and it seems like there's still a lot more hula hoops to collect. Can I get to 500? I don't know, guys. It's gonna be close. There's also a lot of obstacles here. Don't stop. Oh, God. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. I'm actually pretty proud of myself for that. I think we're gonna take him out. Yeah, we did. All right, easy peasy, but I didn't even come close to my high score. Why is a little stick man a better dancer than I am? I really gotta take some dancing lessons. Ow! It's such a satisfying sound whenever I break something. After this round, I'm gonna just literally break everything in my path and see if I can still beat the level. All right, round fever mode. Excuse me, little sir. No, I missed him! Oh, that would've been huge. All right, well, there's a 700 guy. Can't touch him, but I need the 200. Come here. I don't even know if I got him. I really don't think that I did. That is a little bit disappointing. That means I'm not gonna make it. I'm gonna make it to the end, but I'm not gonna be able to touch the purple man. He doesn't even really fight back. He kind of just looks down on me. Layer man does whatever layer man does. Can he make his head bigger? Yes, he can, cause he's layer man. All right, we're gonna break the obstacles. Boom, 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 boom. That's so satisfying. What's up, little guy? Boom, boom, boom. Come here. Wait, what happens if I run to this guy? Boom. It doesn't do anything. What is this game? And all right, yeah, no, you can run through the obstacles willy-nilly, and it does not matter. By the end of today's video, I need to get my head to at least 1,000 size. That's the only way that I'm gonna feel like I actually did something. I don't even have to do anything. I can sit back and watch my little layer man do his dirty work. Look at him go. He's grown up so much. I figured out a new strategy where I could stop my character. We just go left and right really fast. And literally, I like barely move one bit at a time. Look at that, boom, collected. I don't think I could collect this guy. 400 is a little bit more than 150. After after playing this game for about an hour now, I'm starting to realize that I think the highest score you can get is only like 600 something. There's only like 5 levels in the entire game, and they just repeat each other over and over and over again. So it makes it really difficult to try to like get a high score of 1,000, because I honestly think that it might be physically impossible. I think this might be one of like the few levels where you can actually get like a decent high score. Like, look at that. We're already at 500, and it looks like we might be able to collect maybe one more up here. Maybe this guy. Nope, not that guy. See, like, it sets you up so that you get a high score in like the 500s, maybe the 600s if you're lucky. You beat up this guy, you do a little dance, and then that's kind of it. You really can't do much else. I don't, however, want to give up. I want to see if maybe it's possible. Maybe there's just something that I'm missing. Maybe I can spend my money eventually, because I am racking up cash right now. I have $3,600 ready to spend, except I can't really spend it on anything. I wish I could. So the best way to tell if you're gonna actually be able to get a pretty high score is by looking further down the map, and if you see a lot of little stick guys running around that have giant circular heads, that's how you know that maybe you do have a shot of getting a high score. But they make it so like it's really difficult to keep your fever going. Like if I was able to collect the 500 and the 700 stick people, I got 1,000! Oh my gosh, I just got so lucky! I got 1,000! I don't know what I was talking about before, but I got 1,000!
All right, so we need to draw a fish for our very sad companion. We're not even gonna draw like a realistic looking fish. It kind of just looks like the crunchy, cheesy cheddar snack. All right, this person is missing an ear, so we're gonna go ahead and draw a giant ear on the side of your face. There you go. I basically drew the letter B. All right, level 3, let's see. All right, Santa Claus needs a new boot, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna draw Santa Claus a brand new boot. Oh, look at that. Santa's so happy. All right, next up, this person is dying. We need to draw a circle. He's saved. I am a save here. Level 5. All right, this king needs a crown. All right, so we're gonna draw the spikies on top, just like that. And I think that's good. Yeah, this game is actually really fun. All right, level 6. From now on, you need to guess what to draw. All right, is this a volleyball player? Oh, no, this is a basketball player. And I also get hints, but I don't think I need it for this one. So we're gonna go ahead and draw a basketball. It's kind of like that, and like that, and like that, and like that, right? That's a basketball. Also, where are his eyeballs? This person is in a flaming building, so they need a firefighter pole. There you go. Or a rope, I guess. I think anything works. All right, level 8. We need to draw another glass for his glasses. Can I do like something weird? Like, what if I just do like a squiggly circle? Does this work? Does it let me draw that? No. Okay, so it needs to be kind of a little bit correct, so we're gonna make a very non-perfect circle. His eye is sneaking out. I don't know what he's doing with his nose, but he's very happy. Oh my gosh, what happened to you? You need a paper bag over your entire body. We need that, and we're just gonna color it in like that. We need to cover you. That's a shower curtain. Okay, maybe not. Do you just need clothes? Maybe just pants, honestly. Let's just make him a pair of pants. Go like that. We'll color them in just a little bit so the game knows that the pants are colored, and that should work, right? He has a pair of pants. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad I colored them in. This car is missing a tire. All right. Well, I'm not a mechanic, but I'm pretty sure I can make you a tire. All right, we're gonna go like that. This was good because there was an example, so it would have been really bad if I didn't pass that one. This teapot is furiously pouring tea into nothingness, so we're just gonna make a little cup. All right, maybe we'll make a big cup. Giant cup with a little handle. All right, what? Well, maybe a bigger cup? How big does this cup need to be? All right, how about that? Okay, we like that. All right, for whatever reason, it wasn't working when I didn't put the lid on it. Let's see. This plate is crying because it doesn't have food. It needs a different drink. Does it just need like a steak on top of it? Or wait, maybe if I make a fork, right? Oh, it just wanted a fork, but there was no food to even eat. All right, so we have an X and O. Wait, this one's kind of confusing. There's an X, there's an O, there's a square, and is it like divide? Like a divide symbol? No, it's not like times or anything like that. Is it just shapes? Do I need like a rhombus or like a diamond? No. What? Another X? Wait, what actually is this one? I'm so confused right now. Wait, a triangle, right? Yeah, okay. All right, that one was a little bit confusing because it could have been so many different shapes, but all right, we got that one. Level 20, this person is missing a head? Dude, what? That's the face I would make if I was missing a head. I would be very concerned. That's so weird. All right. Oh, we actually just have to play tic-tac-toe. Well, this is easy. We'll put an X there and an X there. Huh? Okay. An X there, an O there, and then an X there. But all right, fine. I'll do an O there. Is that what you wanted? That is what I wanted. Okay. All right. I should have known. This man is burnt. Wow. Oh my gosh. All right. Your nipples and belly button are magnificently burnt. Wow. Okay. Sunblock, right? We'll just cover you with sunblock. There you go. Nice blue sunblock for you. That I think should help. The sun's face looks like it is trying to murder this man with the power of the sun. All right. Maybe not that. Maybe we just need this to go around his entire body. Maybe we just need to like make a shirt for him. Shirt to cover him from the sun. Even though that's like the least thing that I like to do is like wear clothes when you're sunburned. Is that not it? Oh, maybe like a beach umbrella like this. Boom. Bada bing, bada boom. Maybe that was just like a bad umbrella. Hold on. Let me draw a better umbrella. There you are, good sir. Interesting. Okay, that's not what I wanted. I'm gonna use a hint. A t-shirt. Why would you want a t-shirt and why would you not want a bigger shirt? What the heck, dude? All right, well, it doesn't even cover his arms. I don't like that one. Next up, level 23. Draw an egg. Not KFC. Draw an egg. You want KFC? You want a bucket of KFC? All right, fine. We'll do KFC. And then a couple more eggs, maybe? What does it need? Does it want eggs? I'm drawing eggs. All right, what if I draw a bigger egg? I'm kind of confused right here. So it's sleeping, right? Does it, if it's not gonna poop out an egg, what is it gonna do? It doesn't want an egg. What about that? Maybe it just wants more hay bale under it? I don't know what it wants. Sun. Oh, how am I supposed to know that? All right, we'll draw a very happy sun in the sky. Cock-a-doodle-doo! Why is this house so sad? It needs a door. It needs a door. I'm so smart. Okay, next up. Why are these people losing their heads all the time? What is happening? I gotta draw their whole head? I gotta draw the sad face. He's crying. That was the most well-drawn face ever. It looks like abstract art. Okay, so we get to make a painting. I got it. Okay, here we go. This one's easy. This is modern art right here. Boom. Oh, maybe I need to give it a frame. There we go. Just a frame around the edges. All right, that's good. What's wrong with this one? I'm very confused. Okay, what if I draw Squidward's face? We'll do Squidward's eyeballs, Squidward's nose, just like that. And then we'll do a happy face. Squidward. That is Squidward. I knew people would love Squidward's face. All right, this one is a tiny plant, and we're just gonna make it nice and big, just like that. Maybe a flower at the top. Nice flower. Beautiful. Oh wait, maybe it needed water. This one, these two guys are arguing about what goes there. What could go there that they would be arguing about? Honestly, I would be pretty mad if somebody literally just threw like an egg at the wall. There was just like a giant egg on the wall, something like that. Oh, maybe not. Okay, wait, what if it's a mirror? What if they're literally just like trying to do like a TikTok dance in the mirror? No, if I connect to the bottom, huh? Oh, it's gotta be a television. Yeah, they're probably watching sports. A long flat screen TV, and then we'll just write sports, just like that. Come on, wait a second. A bigger flat screen TV? You kidding me? All right, what if I just put like a person on there? We'll just put one stick figure. Okay, wait, what? We'll put two little legs for it. There's all different types of TVs, but like that's a television. Huh? Wait, maybe, it needs like the thing at the top, the antenna. How am I supposed to know? They didn't have wireless. They had satellite. Okay, this person is taking a test. What do they need to do? They need to connect the dots. So I think this is 1 to 2 to 3 to 4. Is that it? Oh no. I honestly don't know here. If you guys know, leave a comment down below, but like, I'm pretty confused. I'm not gonna lie. So we have, is this number 1? All right, what if I circle this and then go here and then circle that and then go there and then circle this and then go there and then circle that? I have no idea. I am out of my zone here. Do I just make a box? Is that it? I just had to make a box. All right, next up. Wait, why are they crying? They're crying because wait, do I draw them? No, they're already there. What are they missing? It's missing a shirt, right? It's okay, so we need to draw this for the shirt. Hold on, wait. We're gonna draw both sides. So we'll draw this, and then we'll need to draw the outline of the shirt, just like that. A very skinny shirt, and then the neckline. Connect it? Dang it. I don't know. Wait, Oh, they're sad. Oh, wait, why are they sad? Well, they're crying because, oh, they're missing their other sock. They're missing their other sock. That's what it is. Okay, there's got to be 2 socks, right? Oh, Jack, you're so intelligent. That's what it was. Oh, yeah, there's always 2 socks in a pair. These guys are about to fist bump, but they can't because this man does not have a watch. Okay, I was, yeah, a really bad looking watch. Let's try this. Go like that. I need to draw like something in the middle. Huh, this one's a little bit more difficult than you would think because it's like, it's hard to draw a watch. I can't adjust how big this thing is. I'm trying here. He just needs a watch. I don't know how else to draw the watch. All right, we'll go like that. Maybe, oh, I need to connect the sides. Let's try that. And then the circle in the middle, and then this, and then that. I am confused. Can I erase their watches so that nobody has a watch? No. Okay, all right. So if I just copy that, you're saying I will win. Come on, please. Yeah! I thought I was kind of doing that, but apparently not. This guy needs a skeleton head. All right, so we're gonna do bottom part and then the top part. And then, yeah, they have like eye cavities like that and then like this. That's it, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's some good stuff. All right, this person is cold because they need the power of the sun. Okay, maybe not. Maybe, oh, a fire. You need a fire. That's what it is. All right, we'll draw that, and then we'll draw fire. Yes, yeah, all right. I love when I figured it out. Oh, people in this game are getting injured. Okay, you need a new foot. Luckily for you, I can draw anything. Kind of reminds me of Scribblenauts. If you guys want to see me play Scribblenauts, leave a comment down below and I'll check that game out. That game was a lot of fun. Last time I played that was a long time ago. All right, password. What's the password? Oh, we need a keyboard. Type the password. There you go. We'll put some keys on it. It's 4 letters. They got in. Okay, what's this one? We're going towards what? And we need to eject. Oh, we need to eject a button. Click it. Click the button. Maybe a square button. Bigger button. Bigger button, but it's colored in button. Okay, maybe there? Okay. His finger needed to touch it so that he could escape. This person is very angry because they don't have a steak. They don't have a steak. No, they don't have a milkshake. Looking for a milkshake with some whipped cream. No. What about a cheeseburger? We'll make that patty, and then we'll make the top of the bun, just like that. Yes! There we go. Please don't eat that. That does not look good. All right, this person is trying to save a goal from this. There's a ball. A soccer ball, which kind of looks weird. It should be somewhere else. Wait, really? This side? Okay, I'll do it. And then like soccer balls, oh. I was trying to get the goal. All right, this thing needs water, right? We learned that last time. So we'll draw the watering can, which looks like that with like a little handle at the top. And then the thing comes out the side to pour on the water. Maybe not, maybe. I'm thinking actually, we just draw this and then we draw the head and then we'll draw a sunflower. What do I do? What do you need? What do you need, little guy? Maybe a leaf, that, and then the top part of the flower. Maybe like this. Maybe I need to make like petals. Let's try that. I think that looks good. Yeah, okay, I didn't think that would work, but it did. All right, level 54. I didn't realize, but we've been playing this game for quite some time. We're gonna draw a spider. Spiders kind of look like suns when 6-year-olds draw them. I am the 6-year-old. All right, I'll draw it like that, and like some crazy legs like that, and then like that, and then like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They need 8 legs. 8 legs, people. That's what it was. But first things first, we need to fly this little hunk of junk. Let's try this out. Okay, we're lining it up in 3, 2, 1, launch. Let's see how we do. Oh, okay, we flew about 5 feet. That's a new record, but I am not happy with that at all. Luckily, every single time that we fly my paper airplane, somebody is paying me, and then I could use that money to buy some upgrades. We can upgrade my plane, my slingshot power, and then also my income. The more money I make, the more upgrades that I can get. We're just in my backyard right now, but eventually I want to fly this thing so far that it actually flies all the way through the atmosphere around Uranus and goes into the center of the Milky Way galaxy. We have a lot of work to do. We're gonna keep upgrading my income. My dad always told me to invest my money. I don't know if this is exactly what he meant by it, but I'm gonna not really question him, and I'm going to listen to him blindly. Okay, what the flip was that? I've watched bought so many upgrades, and yet I still can't beat my record. As you guys can probably see, there are a lot of different planes that we'll be able to unlock, but for right now, we're gonna be stuck with our very basic plane. I need you to fly a little bit further, okay? Here we go, you got this. Okay, that's actually not bad, good. Okay, the front flip we don't really need, but the rest of that looked pretty good. Is there a way that I can get wings on my plane? One of these days, I'm gonna unlock wings, and then I'm gonna soar through the skies. Oh, apparently I can control this thing midair. I guess that does make sense. Every good plane needs a good pilot. Yeet! Here we go, guys. Okay, I can control it. Come on. Oh, yes! Boom! New record! We almost doubled our last record. Let's go! I'm so excited that I flew this thing 12 feet. I think we can get even further, guys. Here goes nothing. Okay, let's just keep it. Yeah, come on. Yes, yes, tumble. Yes, keep on tumbling. Yes! Luckily, there's no people inside of my plane, so I don't have to worry about crashing in a fiery burn. Geronimo! What the? I hit a rock. This is starting to get really depressing. I was hoping by now I would at least have upgraded into like a little model RC plane. The more I play this game, the more I'm starting to realize that I might not be equipped to make paper airplanes. Wait a second, guys. Yes! We got a left wing? Why would I not get 2 wings? I'm gonna have to turn this wing lemons into wing lemonade. Here we go, guys. Okay, okay. Can't do much with 1 wing. If anything, it's gonna make things more difficult. Every single flight is now going to be a little bit one-sided. We're just gonna wing it. Here goes nothing. Come on, okay, spin, tilt. Okay, watch out. There's a tree. This is one small step for Jack, but one giant leap for plane kind. Here we go. Oh, wait, should I just not touch anything? Maybe I should just keep my hands off of the controls. Ooh, maybe I can afford to get another wing. I am 1 upgrade short. We're getting closer, guys. Okay, this is for you guys back at home. I'm just gonna do nothing. Let's see what happens. Everybody would have died if I had passengers. Become a pilot, they said. Make an airplane, they said. It would be fun, they said. Please give me another wing. Yes! I can finally fly this thing. And I also got rocket boosters. I have a feeling that we might be able to go just a little bit further this time. And by a little bit further, I mean a lot further, guys. Activate rocket boost. Okay, that really didn't get me too far. Hold on. Go, fly up. Why did my landing gear all fall off of my plane? I had a more effective strategy when I just tumbled and stumbled my way to the finish line. I think we have to upgrade our slingshot a little bit. You know, by the visuals there, I thought that was going to be way more epic, but I think that my string got upgraded from like fishing line into slingshot rope. Let's see if it actually makes a difference here, guys. And away we go. We're about to take a nice little stretch of land here. There we go. We're just gonna go forward a little bit. Watch out for the tree. Oh my gosh, we're actually flying. We are flying. Holy guacamole, dudes. Yes, 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 yes. Watch out for the tree. Watch out. Okay, land and up. Yes, perfect. Right on the hill. We just went over 1,000 meters, ladies and gentlemen. And it looks like if we went any further, we would have came crash landing into the Grand Canyon. So it's a good thing that I crashed here where it's nice and soft. We're starting to make a lot more money though, guys. I almost don't want to upgrade my plane. I want to see just how far I can get my absolutely disgusting, super tiny cardboard plane. What are the limits that I can take this thing? Okay, all right, we're flying. I just want to go straight, guys. I'm going to go straight. I don't want to accidentally crash this thing in the water. I do want to see if I can make it to the Grand Canyon. Does not look like I'm going to get there. We're slowly coming in for a landing in the water. Everybody inside of the vehicle, please put on your life vests. Soaring, flying, activating my rocket boosters. Yeah, I like rockets because they make me go fast. Ooh. Whoa, this game gives you a surprisingly large amount of control here. All right, we're going down into the canyons, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to let me go a little further, and then we're just going to drop in right there. New record! I'm doing such a good job that the plane company gave me these super cool aviator glasses. Slingshot upgrade. We now have super string. This is military grade string right here, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to give me the extra slingshot power that I need. That combined with just a little bit of rocket fuel should be able to get me where I have to go. Now, I haven't talked about this yet, but there is an objective in the top right, and we've only gotten around like 40% of the way there. Just direct your attention to the top right of the screen. Do not look at my crash landing, please. That was terrible. I don't even deserve to wear these aviator glasses. I'm not sure if I've introduced you guys to my co-pilot yet. This is Kevin. Kevin. Kevin will be taking care of you for every single flight from here on out. If you guys want Kevin to give you a free cookie, go ahead and leave a like on today's video. You're gonna give him a free cookie, right, Kevin? I don't speak chicken. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna be cruising at a nice altitude of 12 feet above the sky, and we're gonna activate our jets in just a second here, so you might feel a little tush-push action, and we're actually experiencing a little bit of trees coming into the fray here, and we're just gonna come in for a nice, easy landing. You have arrived at your destination 25 feet from where we started. Please leave 5 stars on Google. Please don't hit a tree. 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 Yes! I actually feel like I did hit a tree, but it just didn't register. Please don't hit land. Please don't hit land. Yes. Oh my gosh, we actually might make it, guys. No, we're coming down too quick. Come on. Oh my gosh, I can see the finish line. I can smell it. I can smell the finish line. We're so close. We are so close. Okay, we should be able to roll right into the finish line, guys. That was insane. We actually made it. Let's go. I did it. My parents are going to be so proud. I am a successful pilot. Double your income. Yes. Don't mind if I do. We're getting a pay raise, guys. And that means we can now officially afford to get a plane upgrade. So we did get a brand new plane. However, this plane didn't come with wings either. Luckily, I should be able to buy some upgrades here. I don't know why they're selling planes in this game without wings. They're basically just selling me a brick. It's kind of like when you go to McDonald's and you order a Big Mac, but they just give you 2 buns and nothing else. That's not really a Big Mac. Now, we should be able to get one of our wings here. Bottom wing. I didn't even realize that type of wing existed. I thought there was a left wing and a right wing. Okay, let's see how we do with just a bottom wing. We're gonna be flying through my mom's office right now. Here we go, guys. Oh, what the? It's okay. This is the world's heaviest plane ever. Who thought to make a plane out of wood at this size? I guess technically the first ever planes were made of wood, so I can't really argue too much there. So I think what I desperately need is probably more wings. And right off the bat, we're gonna activate our rocket boosters because that's the only thing gonna propel myself into this Nintendo. I need to figure out how to get further so that I can make more money, guys. I literally can't control this thing. I am just a floating wooden block that is yeeting its way through my mom's bedroom. Sorry, Mom. I crashed the plane again. For Christmas, I would like a brand new wing. It looks like Christmas came early this year, ladies and gentlemen. We have wings. That means I should be able to fly this bad boy. Let's try it out. Oh yeah, we're moving. Rocket boosty time. Okay, no. Stop going left. Go. Okay, that's okay. We got our furthest yet. You can't be disappointed by new records, even if they don't seem that great. We have mega string slingshot. My current small objective that I set for myself is to somehow get out of this room. Don't know if I'm going to be able to accomplish my goals anytime soon, but I am going to continue trying because God gives his toughest battles to his strongest warriors. And my plane is a warrior. We are fighters. I'm a fighter jet made of wood. I'm coming in quick. I'm coming in hot. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yes. Yeah. What's up, Mom? And I didn't even crash my plane. Look at that. That thing is intact. That was my first successful landing. Nobody died. Sky's the limit now, ladies and gentlemen. We are moving, we are soaring, and we are flying. Look at me go. Look at that. That is a good looking plane right there, guys. Look. See, I am super duper good. We're gonna come down for a nice gentle landing into the kitchen. New plane unlocked. Oh wait, I have a tail. I thought I was gonna be getting like a cool epic new plane, but this should make flying a lot easier now, especially steering this bad boy. I haven't even used my rockets yet. Let's go ahead and let's activate them. Let's try to do a trick shot through this chair. That was a terrible idea. I lost all of my momentum. I feel like I probably should have paid more attention in physics class. That would have probably made me better at this video game. Let's try doing the rocket right off the bat just to speed up like crazy. And we'll do a little down. And then I think I should just be able to like fly right into a brand new world record, ladies and gentlemen. Are you flipping kidding me? I'm going right into the toilet. Oh, this is it, guys. The perfect angle. I think I've glitched the game. Where do I go? Am I supposed to fly out the window? I think I actually have to go outside the window. That was good for making money. Okay, let's see if I can maybe make it out the window right here, guys. We're locked in right here. Gotta somehow hit a crazy upwards trajectory like now. Fly up and then out the window into the bathtub. 360. None of that worked. I thought if I just kept saying like cool things that something cool would happen. That is not the case. That also does not work at Chipotle when I scream out. 360 no scope FaZe Clan. My goal is to get extra guac for free, but it never happens. Maybe I can find some secrets around mom's kitchen. Let's see. Let's try to go extra boosty doosty. Let's go up and let's see what we can find. So far, it's nothing super exciting. We have mom's computer over there from 1980 BC, and then we have a rug. That's my house tour. Maybe I can make it into the bathtub. Bathtub, yes! No! Flip. It's close to getting a bath. I have an idea, guys. So if I can make it far without using a boost, I had to use a boost. My plan failed immediately. As I was telling you guys my plan, which was going to be to get really far without using my boost, I started losing all momentum, and then guess what? I had to use my boost. Life comes at you fast when you fly wooden toy planes. But when life gives you air resistance, you fly that plane as fast as you possibly can. Time for number 2. Maybe there's something cool in the shower? I can't even make it to the shower! I've decided to test my luck in a new DLC that this game just dropped called Sharkopolis. I want to see if maybe I can make more fat stacks of cash here. I have a ton of money, so I should be able to upgrade my plane like a billion times. We have one wing once again. Give me my right wing. That's what I'm talking about. We have a shark tail. I really hope this is all worth it. This is my first plane ever where I actually have engines, so there's a lot riding on this for me. Let's see what happens. All right, right off the bat, we are soaring right now. We're going like 69 kilometers per hour. Let's see how we do. I don't want to accidentally hit this sandcastle. Okay, good. I don't see any twin towers. We're doing A-okay. Perfect. Okay, we're gonna fly up here. This is actually incredible, guys. I have a feeling that I'm gonna make a lot of money here. No. Come on, fly. Ah, dang. Please give me $1 billion. 22,000. Not bad. We could do better. As long as we don't hit this lighthouse, we're gonna be fine. I'm gonna try to stay over the ocean where things are safe. They are calm, cool, and collected. That way, we should be able to just soar right to our objective. Just past 69%. Also, why is nobody on the beach? It's such a nice beach day. We did it, guys. My plane immediately turns off and disappears into the Pacific. Did I get money for that, I hope? I am only doing this so that I can make more money and that I could fly into my mom's bath. I don't think we got any money for that. Do I make money here? We are now a Spider-Man torpedo. I made $2,000 for that. Those are rookie numbers. I think we're gonna have better luck back here with my toy plane. If only I could get my Sharkocopter inside of my mom's house. That thing would be able to soar right into the bathtub. I can't even figure out a way to make it into the flippin' toilet, guys. But as long as I reach all the way back here, I'll be able to make lots and lots of monies. Oh, we have a propeller! I didn't even realize I needed one of those. Okay, this thing should be able to actually, like, give me some extra speed, right? Like, can I infinitely fly now with my propeller? As long as I don't run out of, like, toy fuel? Like, can I just go, like, straight up? No, okay. I still do lose a little bit of speed doing that, so I do gotta be kind of careful. But if I just stay right here, guys, I can actually, like, gain speed. This is a whole new game. And, guys, I still haven't used my rocket boosters. Oh, yeah, we're going right over the toilet, right over mom's bath. We're going right outside. Yes! Oh, we're gonna make it, guys. We're actually gonna make it. What the heck? My mom has a crazy house. I had no idea. Place is like a winter circus wonderland. And stick the landing. Bye, plane. It might be broken, but we cleared the level. That's the most important part. Now I have a piggy bank and a new plane, guys. We actually have a vintage plane. This time around, we started out with one wing automatically. We're really coming up in the world. I don't really think I'm gonna be able to do much with one wing as usual. Maybe my rocket boosters will help me. Somehow my rocket boosters went further than my actual plane. Rocket boosters! I did it at the wrong time. Please give me a second wing. Yes! What's better than one wing? 2 wings. Let's go. Hello, horses. Okay, what the? Why did my plane not even fly? Skill issue? Nah. I just gotta figure out how this thing operates. Doesn't really go too far, but maybe if I use my rockets, it still doesn't go too far. I feel like this thing might work better as a car if I don't try to fly it. I need to find this sweet spot like I did with my toy plane where I can like slowly go down but not kill myself and crash the plane and, you know, destroy stuff. I feel like maybe right here is pretty good. We're not gonna make it that much further, but we're gonna make it up to this town, which is kind of cool. We've officially made it past the bank, past the sheriff. There's apparently an undertaker right there. I wonder where John Cena is. Oh, we made it halfway through the town, which is honestly pretty good. But we could do better. My new strategy is basically just strapping bigger and bigger rockets to my plane and then seeing how it works. Sometimes I feel like they glitch out and they don't do anything, but when in doubt, upgrade your rocket launcher out. That's what they say, right? Guys, I'm feeling pretty good about this time. We are going to soar through our record, even though we're kind of going off to like a weird side angle here. I think it honestly is probably for the best, considering we got to get like past this area and then we got to somehow go like down into this little canyon and then like pop up at the end to go over the canyon and get to the finish line. But we're just gonna kind of come down like a dying praying mantis. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a little bit and I've officially upgraded to a Black Hawk. Check this out. We now soar through the skies. This is everything that I ever wanted and dreamed of when I was a child. I did not know that there would be other planes flying around though. But ladies and gentlemen, I think we have fully upgraded our plane. The game's pretty simple. All you have to do is use your fishing rod, aka your finger, in order to drag it across the screen and then catch any little shadow of a fish that you see. So far, it's pretty easy, but I am kind of depressed because I am only making $1 measly every single fish that I capture. Can I catch birds? No. On the bottom of the screen, you guys can probably see that we have access to some upgrades. We can unlock new crew members, a bigger boat, and also items. For right now, let's go ahead and upgrade our rod to a proper rod, and we could also put some breadcrumbs down there in order to have more fishies. I can do that a few times. This seems like money well spent. Let's make sure to keep on doing that, and we could also use our free spin, just like any other fisherman would do. Ooh, the fish are about to get even bigger, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. We're getting the $15 fish. Come to Papa, Ocean Chicken. Whoa, what is that? Oh my God, that thing's huge. Give me, I want it. Okay, we gotta slice and dice this thing. Come to Papa, Ocean Cow. Okay, that thing was way too big for my fishing rod, but I did just get some cardboard. This is my first mate on the poop deck. His name is Rodney. Rodney said, whoa, what a big one. We'll need more fishing experience to catch that sucker. Well, thank you, Captain Obvious. To speed things up just a little bit, I'm gonna go ahead and spend just a little bit of cash. Let's see what we get. Oh, we got some pretty cool looking items. It looks like we got some sort of like rod. We got a lure, a bobber, some yarn to craft stuff. We can get double lines so that we can get more income, a golden egg. There's apparently something really magical about this, and a crab master. Checks for a catch every 3 minutes. Bow and arrow. Art fishes can't escape us now. I don't even know what that is, but I want it. Pirate's binocular. Nothing finds value as well as an old school binocular. I have never heard that before a day in my life. Am I able to equip all of this stuff? I definitely want to get my hands on the dragon shark tooth because I do want to catch myself a dragon. Now that I have all of these fancy items and a lot more upgrades, let's see what we can do now. So one fish now makes me $66 and we officially have over $1,000 in my bank account. Fish are friends, just like I learned from Nemo, but today you guys are going to learn that fish are a proper financial plan. And oh my gosh, we out of nowhere have $40,000. We can upgrade to tier boat number 2 and we can get the right pool for faster idle fishing and also better hooks. Better hooks means that I can probably capture even bigger fish. Am I able to hire a new crew member? Because as much as I love Rodney, and his name is actually Roderick, I got it wrong, I do feel like I want some extra company. Rod Jr. plus 5% income and faster idling. Can I get somebody else? Hey, we got Uncle Sam. 20% better fish, 100% increased fish value. Wait, that's actually kind of crazy. And I can upgrade him too if I just spend a little bit. We can also upgrade Rod Jr. and Roderick a few times. Whoa, there's a whole school of fish. What the? Oh my God, big fish, big fish. I don't know if we're powerful enough yet, ladies and gentlemen. This thing is way too big. How am I supposed to get that? If you guys have any strategies for catching the sea cow, please let me know in the comment section. Can I buy some more upgrades? Let's see. It looks like with my millions of dollars, I should be able to max out both of these upgrades and also upgrade to a brand new boat. We have improved jigs, which have a 5% increased catch chance. That'll be pretty good, especially when that giant sea cow comes around. There's also fish value, which is super overpowered. So now one fish brings me $2,000. The bigger fish get upwards of $40,000. And if I just go ahead and fish for a bunch of stuff at the same time, we just got so much extra cash. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we can officially not afford to go any deeper because it cost a whopping $200 million. Oh, school of fish, school of fish. Get out of this menu. No, I missed the school. Dang it, man. There was a whole kindergarten class that I could capture. Okay, out of context, nobody should use that clip. That sounded really bad. Apparently, we can also go on a treasure hunt. If I just spend a little bit of this, I can start the adventure. Okay, we have officially started the adventure. The adventure is in progress. My first, second, and third mateys on the poop deck are capturing a ton of stuff right now. I don't really know what my objective is on this adventure, but it seems like the main objective in anything in this game is just literally to capture more and more fish. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm really not gonna ask too many questions. We're making some pretty good money, but honestly, ladies and gentlemen, I think we could be doing even better if we go ahead and upgrade our double lines, and more importantly, continue to buy even more fish value. I don't know if this thing can ever be max upgraded. Eventually, too, we will be needing a bigger boat because it seems like we do not have much room left. Even though we do have 2 extra skippers that are supposed to be on the poop deck, it seems like Rodney is taking up all of the space. There's also apparently an entire skill tree section where I can 100% increase the value of fish. fish. I don't know why I wouldn't do this as many times as physically possible. So we're going to spend all of my skill points on that. Thank you, Perks. I can always count on you to make the fish even more expensive so I can make even more money. And I think, guys, we can officially upgrade to boat number 4. Oh yeah, this boat looks really different than the last one. That was sarcasm. It looks exactly the same. By the end of today's video, I want to have a mega yacht bigger than Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk's yacht combined. I want to flex on all the people that think they're richer than me. Oh my God, it's a big one. Okay, this is not a drill, not a drill. How do I do more damage? Why is this thing so massive? How do I capture you? If you guys have any tips, please leave them in the comment section down below. I think the really only thing to do is to continue to upgrade everything that I can, starting with the max level fish value. They are 1,250% more expensive just because I said so. That is called BeckBro inflation. So better fish usually sell for even more money, which means that I now have $250 million. And this isn't even the deepest water yet. We're about to go even deeper, ladies and gentlemen, all the way out to the Red Ocean, where the fish are worth not just hundreds of thousands, but they are worth millions of dollars. Also, the ocean has slightly changed colors. I don't know if I should be concerned. I've read about something called red tide before, which is where there's a bunch of bacteria and weird stuff in the water that makes it appear red. Should I call somebody about this? Probably. Will I? No, because I am busy. And we already have enough to upgrade once again. I can get better bait, which will increase the surface fish, and also we can get a 250% increased fish value. Yes, don't mind if I do. That is actually insane, ladies and gentlemen, because we need $10 billion to get a bigger boat. And I feel like the boats are not even getting that much bigger, guys. All I have to do is follow my simple motto of the day. To get to our next deeper water section, we need $30 billion, and it looks like there are a lot more sections to get to, guys. Eventually, we will reach paradise on Earth, the Golden Sea. Can I unlock even more crew members? Who's this lady? Gina. 250% increased fish value. Welcome to the squad, Gina. Let's upgrade you a few times and get a brand new crew member right after I buy some epic golden upgrades to make the fish even more valuable. And just like the doctor ordered, we have an entire school kindergarten class of fish. Every single fish now just jumped up to being $1 million. We have a mega fish. Oh, I'm actually doing a lot of damage now. Wait, can I actually capture it? Oh! Okay, it got away again. Flip. I feel like I am getting a little bit closer, though, to eventually capturing that absolutely monstrous sea cow. When I capture that thing, you guys better be ready because I am going to absolutely flip. I'm also going to do my best in order to make sure that my credit card company calls me to ask why somebody is spending hundreds of dollars on hooked ink. Another cool thing that I figured out that you can spend your emeralds on is to just skip ahead 2 hours. We can now time travel as a fisherman, which means I now have $30 billion, which is just enough money to go ahead and travel out deeper. Who the heck is this guy? Well, would you look at that? Makes me sad to try to see you with such worthless gear. Here, have a box. It'll help you stop being such a loser. So, who is that, bro? Was that Jeff Bezos? I just got boat shaped. I didn't even think that was possible. I am worth $17 billion, and somebody literally came up to me with a bigger boat and said, haha, na boo boo, you're a loser. I didn't even think that could happen if you were a billionaire. So I must have just got really lucky, and I got another crew member named Labby. Put me to work, and I'll get you the biggest lobsters the world has ever seen. I'll set the traps and tell you when to check them. Okay, cool. Let's see. Let's go ahead and just upgrade you a few times, I guess. And what special ability do you have? She went red? Okay, I'm sure she's gonna capture me like a Godzilla-sized lobster, because if she doesn't, I'm gonna make her walk the plank. Oh, okay, wait. I thought that said billion. That's a $5 million crab, which seems cool. That would have been great like 20 minutes ago, but I am now a certified billionaire. I am worth $1 billion. So millions do not get me excited anymore. Even all of these fish are kind of depressing me a little bit. I have become such a rich man that the fish that are worth $500,000 do not mean anything to me. Let's try to maybe fill that void with another random crew member. Plus 10% reduced boat tier upgrade. That could actually save me billions of dollars. So that's good to know that I have that in my back pocket. Let's upgrade you a few times. There you go. And now my fish are worth even more money. Let's do this echo device thing. I want more fish in the school. I want the school to be as big as possible so that I can fish snap them. I also had no idea that I have the Venom Lure DX. This hook is as deadly as it looks. Yeah, it has a lot of spikes in it. If I was a fish, I would not want that, but I will be equipping it. It gives me 500% critical fish value and 500% critical epic and shark damage. Is that the giant thing in the ocean? Is that the sea cow that I keep saying? Is that secretly a shark? I will be very, very excited if it actually is. The entire ocean is like my personal bank account. In order to get to even deeper waters, guys, we need need to become a trillionaire. And just one. We just need 1 trillion. Not even multiple trillions. Big fishy! Come on, please, slow down time or something. How am I supposed to capture that? That was like 3 fish combined together. To make myself feel better, I am going to go ahead and I'm going to buy a bigger boat. Let's see, it actually kind of did get bigger this time. It's starting to look like a mini yacht. We can now buy a fishing cruise that will give me 100% income from all sources, and also preparation, which gives me a 20% chance for better fish. This costs 50 billion? I guess we do have to spend money to make money. All right, I guess we'll just do that a few times. It all happened so fast, but I just blew through $500 billion. Golden fish hour! Battle stations, BeckBro crew! Everybody hit the poop deck. Go. Nobody poop on the poop deck. Use the poop deck as an opportunity to fish. Okay, good. We're at 12 billion right now. We need to get all the way to 1 trillion somehow. I don't even know if that's possible, but I will find out, ladies and gentlemen. I will take as much time as I need to in order to become a trillionaire fisherman. I only need like 35 billion more dollars. It might sound like a lot, but okay, it's really not that much. If I could just get a small loan. If one of your dads is Bill Gates, please let me know because I could really use the cash. Oh my gosh, wait, school of fish. There's actually a ton of fish. There's so many fishies. I just made a couple $2 billion, ladies and gentlemen. The dream is actually becoming a reality. I also have collected shipments that is worth $12,000. I really feel like I should not be clicking on anything unless it is worth at least $1 billion. Whoa! So the lobster lady came back with a lobster worth, like, I can't even tell because its arm is over it, but I think that's 75 billion. Let's see. Yes! I think it was. Which means, guys, we could go even deeper into the big sea. I think I was just exclusively fishing in ponds before, but look at this. Oh my gosh, wait. Without golden hour, these fish are worth tens of millions, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to make that $1 trillion back in like 2 seconds. Just like that, I'm a trillionaire again. To get even further into the murky water, we're gonna need just like a small bit of cash. 50 trillion. That is the most cash I have ever seen in my entire life, and there is not a person on planet Earth that has that kind of cash. At least not that we know of. I decided to invest in some new crew members. We have Brittany. She'll be our social media influencer, and also Winston will be our drunkard, and also our local wise man. I've lived on these waters all my life and know every inch of it. Count me in, and I'll tell you all about it. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna upgrade you a few times. You seem like very wise and cool. I think I just spent most of my gems on that dude. This girl gives me $100 every second, which it actually does not feel like a lot these days because I am a trillionaire. So I probably should just make Brittany walk the plank. Oh my God, school of fish. Oh my God. Yes, that's a lot. That is a lot. We're at max times 25. Oh my gosh, there's actually so many fish. Holy smokes. Oh my gosh, bro. That actually didn't even move my needle. I think I only made like 0.0 trillion from that. Ooh, guys, we made just enough money to upgrade the yacht. The BeckBro yacht's looking pretty cool now. We also have a green roof and a life buoy. That way, if I kick Brittany off the boat for being lame, she can at least float. We also have unlocked brand new upgrades. We have passive nets that give me $1 million every second. Yes. And we can get bigger hooks that will 0.5x max fish size for idle fishing. I don't think I'm going to be idly fishing too much. I'm sure that is the big part of this game where you kind of just like let this sit overnight, but I don't feel like it. I want to be an active trillionaire fisherman. My net worth has also fallen below $1 trillion, so I am no longer a trillionaire. This is so sad. Another big one! Please, I'm not doing enough damage. Come on, wait, I might actually be able to. Please. Oh my goodness, come on, dude. We were getting so close, man. I think I got it to like 2 health. One of these days, ladies and gentlemen, I will be getting the mega fish. All right, gamers, so we just got Maku, who knows an ancient skill that will call upon fishes no other know. So this guy seems awesome. I feel like I should upgrade him at least one time, and let's use his special ability. Okay, there's actually tons of fish. Hold on, wait a second. If I use the gold fishing thing, we're about to make a ton of money here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a lot of fish. That's a whole lot of fish. Let's get that school. No school is safe. There we go. All right. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're getting like trillions of dollars. We're at 37 trillion. I think I need like a couple 100 trillion for my next upgrade. So we are on our way, and we're able to use that skill every like 5 minutes. I guess he just like chums the water with some special bait that nobody knows what it's made of. I'm not gonna ask too many questions because he looks like the type of guy that might just actually like stage a mutiny and take over my boat and make me walk my own poop deck. So I'm not really vibing with that. I don't want that to happen to me. I kind of like being on the land of my boat. So if anything does happen to me, you guys know it was this guy. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it took a while, but we can now officially go into deeper waters. We are in the murky waters. They kind of don't even look that murky. The last place looked way murkier than this place. Let's see, the fish here are worth like 198 million. But what if I went ahead and did like the gold fishing value? Oh yeah, now they're up to 198 million. Some of them are a billion. That is exactly the price that I need to see. $42 billion for that last fish. Oh, wait a second. I wonder what happens if I summon in an epic fish. Can I kill it? Did I get it? No. I don't even think I got close, guys. We barely did any damage to that thing. What are these fish eating? What are they made of? Does he not understand that I am on a seafood speed run? He should just hop into my boat. Oh, my cooler got bigger. I didn't even realize. So it looks like there actually is an index of all of the fish that we've captured and ones that we haven't so far. So there is Big Bob, the biggest gray fish. There's a fish called Tsunami. There's also the Dipsodene Gigantus. It is worth an incredible amount of money. There's the sword whale, the rainbow fish, apparently seagulls. I thought I couldn't capture those. So there's still a lot of fish left to discover, which means that there's even more money out there. They say money doesn't grow on trees, which is probably true, but money does grow in the oceans. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we have enough to upgrade our boat once again. We've changed the deck. It's wood. And we can now get access to only the best 1000% increased fish value. Yes. We might as well buy it again. And I mean, we might as well do it just like one more time. And we just got enough money to do it again, guys. I mean, I would be an idiot not to do it again. Whoa! We caught a big one! Is that the sea cow? Does anybody know what we just got there? The Leviathan. Beware. The last guy that tried to catch it was swallowed whole. And we captured it, guys. And we just got another one? What? What did I get this time? The Hunter. You better watch out. This one is aggressive. It eats boats for breakfast. Well, not this guy's boat. Ladies and gentlemen, we have just reached our furthest point yet, the Lands. I think I just caught a catfish worth like $1 trillion. We also have just added Hank to the party. Hank seems pretty chill. And I think before you know it, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be able to upgrade our boat once again to a ginormous yacht. And we have a big fish. Big fish. Can I capture it? Oh, this thing's big. It might be too big for me. Yeah, that thing is big. I don't think I even want to pull that thing up. That thing will probably sink my boat. Well, we might as well go a little bit deeper out once we get $150 quadrillion. I have definitely surpassed my goal of becoming a trillionaire. That's for sure. It's so peaceful out in the icy peaks, guys. Open the gifts. Why can't she just do it herself? This better be something really cool like a car. Let's see what it's gonna be, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like it's a brand new Lambro turtle? Why would she want a turtle? It looks like she has no idea either. The turtle seems pretty happy about it. Level 2, help him slide. Knees weak, arms shaking. I don't think he wants to slide. I'm sorry there, little onion. The gaming gods told me to do this. Why did I think that I was going to just push him down? No, don't worry. I am going to get rid of the grater so that you don't die. That's a happy little onion right there, guys. Level 3, take a photo. A lot of people do this when they visit the Leaning Tower of Pizza. They try to make it look like they're leaning up against it, and it looks bad every single time. Don't worry, lady. I will help you out. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna delete this real quick, and hopefully it will fall directly on you. Who needs Photoshop when you have me? Who is he spying on? Okay, how did Siren get in this game? Siren, stop being weird, okay? Why do I have a weird feeling that this might be a horse inside of this locker and not a lady? Let's go ahead and let's find out. Oh, it's even better, guys. It's the janitor with a mop. Well, somebody looks a little disappointed. Level 5, start singing. This lady does not seem to want to sing whatsoever. If anything, she seems like she's kind of angry. Don't worry, lady. We're gonna hear that lovely voice of yours after you see the rat. That's one way to get a lady to sing. Get the boy down. What are you doing there, kid? Did somebody watch the movie Up and think to themselves, I would like to fly too? Well, you can't do it like that, kid. Little Timmy, don't worry. I'm gonna make you fall nice and slow. Okay, let's just delete a few of the balloons instead of all of them. There we go. Boom. One balloon. What is happening right here, though? Why were you hanging off of the railing wearing underwear with hearts on them. I think I've deleted one too many parts. We're just going to worry about getting the boy down. Whatever else just happened, we're gonna act like we didn't see that. Who's the cheater? The dude on the left looked extra angry, and the dude on the right has a lost tooth and also a black and blue eye. I'm gonna guess it's probably this guy. What does he have, like quarters inside of his boxing gloves? Oh my gosh, it's even worse than quarters. He has full-on dumbbells. Honestly, that's kind of impressive. The fact that he's able to punch with cowbells that big is insane. It's a miracle that the guy in blue didn't die. Luckily, they have me. It's especially lucky for this city right now that is under attack from a ginormous green lizard. Don't worry, because I have the power of the eraser, so I can just go ahead and delete the entire city. That way, they can't be destroyed. That's called thinking with your head, ladies and gentlemen. You gotta work smarter, not harder. Next up, save her from the robber. Luckily for us, ladies and gentlemen, she has a water gun. I knew there was something hiding under those bubbles. Eat water blasts! Next up, we have to charge the car. First up, sir, I gotta say, you did not plan this well whatsoever. I have an electric car, and you need to make sure that you plan for when you're gonna charge. Because if you don't, well, you're gonna get stuck in the mountains with only one person to help you, me. Let's see if I can maybe help you out here. I see that you have conveniently parked right below some power lines, so if I just delete that, just like that, you are now fully charged and ready to go. Unfortunately, you might die. Find the bear. Why do I feel like this is secretly a bear wearing a man disguise? Let's find out. Nope, he's clean. I can delete his bone though. Is the bear in the bush maybe? No. What about this bush? Oh, there's not a bear, there's a flipping T-Rex. What about behind the flames? Oh my goodness, there was a bear there the entire time. It's a good thing we're moving on to level 12, because if we stayed at that last level, that dude was probably gonna die. What's wrong here? This guy has an awful tattoo, I'll tell you that. And also, I'm starting to think that there is no actual club, and these guys are both standing at a door in the middle of the void. But other than that, it seems like a pretty normal situation, except for the fact that this isn't a real man. This is actually two kids combined. Okay, I take it back. This is actually two kids combined. Gotcha. That's why you gotta stay in school, kids. Don't go out to the clubs. Practice your Spanish. Speaking of kids, we have a child that has hit puberty at age 12. Don't worry there, little Jimmy, because I have the magic eraser. We can go ahead and just do a little swipe, 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 and you are now baby-faced like new. Okay, maybe we made him look a little too young. He went from 22 years old to a 2-year-old toddler very fast. Find the thief. Why do I feel like she's stealing something? Or is it better yet, the police officer? Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, she's definitely hiding the thief. I knew it. She looked way too innocent. What did he get? There's only one way to find out, and that's by shaving his beard. No, that's not it. Is it a rock? Not only is it a rock, ladies and gentlemen, that right there, that is a boulder. Oh, he does not seem happy about it. If I was a caveman and I got a boulder, I'd be pretty psyched. That's like getting the new iPhone 16 these days. Water the flowers. Why does this old man seem so grumpy? Turn on your faucet. How do you even have flowers to begin with? How did you get dressed this morning if you don't know how to turn on the faucet? Okay, fine. I guess I'll help you. But in order to do that, I'm gonna have to break one of your plants. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that you also get hit in the head, because maybe it'll regenerate some of your brain cells. There we go. See, look. Now he's happy. And he also has one tooth. You're welcome, One Tooth Tom. Make her younger. That feels impossible. Luckily for her, I have the Epic Gamer magical eraser, so we can go ahead and turn her. Oh gosh, sorry about that. I did not mean to expose you in front of millions of people. I was simply just trying to take away this number 8 so that you, instead of being 81, are now 1 years old. That didn't work. How about vice versa? Let's do delete 1, and then now you are 8 years old, and we can also make that a reality. What if I just delete the numbers altogether? Fine, I am going to make you 0 years old. That is technically younger. What if I take away her glasses so she can no longer see the number? That's not it. What if I make her 31? Ha ha ha! Perfect age. She just dropped 50 years and also got an entirely new TV? I don't remember doing that. I guess I'm just that good. What is she hiding? Little Jimmy, have you ever heard the mythological creature called a siren? They're mermaids that sing to you and lure you directly to your death. Do you want to die? I don't think so. We need to snap you out of it, because as you can see, I was correct. She is secretly a monster. Yeah, I would get out of there quick, dude. I just saved bros before sirens. That's what I always say. Find his daughter. That kind of feels like a him problem. What does STS stand for? Small Timmy syndrome. Is that what this guy has? Well, I can tell you for sure, your daughter is definitely not in bed because I have seen disguises way better than that. She is secretly sneaking out the window. And not only is she doing that, she's about to kiss a dude with ginormous earlobes. You gotta put a stop to this, Timmy. I think she might be grounded for all of eternity. You're welcome. Get him a donut? Not a problem. I can do that with one single erase. There you go, sir. It might not be edible, but you could try your best because technically everything is edible with enough effort. Wipe off the makeup. I don't remember raccoons brushing their teeth. Don't worry, little guy. You're all better. He looked a little tired with all of that black makeup on. Remove the filter. Who puts their phone in military time? Does anybody do that watching today's video? Because if so, please leave a comment down below. I would like to erase that and put it as the normal time. Let's see what this man truly looks like. Oh, it's getting worse by the swipe. Oh my goodness. I don't know exactly what filter that man is using. I need that filter. Star race. Be the first to finish 40 levels. Sounds easy enough. What is wrong here? Well, it seems like a thief dressed up as a thief to go to confess at a church. That just does not seem like a great idea, especially because you never know who's gonna be back there. Is it a priest? Is it the FBI? There's no way to know for sure. Oh gosh, everybody's moving quick. Next level, eat some candy. Easy enough, go. Candy, yes. Eat the candy, perfect. We gotta move, drink the cocktail. Go, drink it, drink it, drink it. There's no cocktail in there. It's in your hat. Okay, boom, there we go. Made the cocktail. Easy, find the chicks. They're right, no, that's a bird. They're in his hair. Boom, easy. Why would he try to use a bird nest as a wig? Some people, man, they have -5 brain cells. Get to the girl. All right, we gotta delete a certain amount of that, and then boom. I guess we also could have went to the nice grandmom too. She probably would have had way more money. What is she hiding? Let's find out. She's hiding a boy. Not just any boy. That looks like Morty. Level 29, attract attention. How do I do that? The Marilyn Monroe trick. Boom, activate wind. Now everybody's gonna love me forever. How am I doing? It's neck and neck. Erase the excess. The excess of what? Let's go this. Yes, now we have ninja sight. Level 31, furnish the flat. Easy enough. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get a nice television. And sorry there, Mr. Businessman, you lose. Save the planet. Easy. Bye-bye comment. You're welcome, everybody on planet Earth. I just saved your life. Now you have to leave a like on today's video. Listen to the music. Okay, let's just erase it. Can we just erase all of this so that we can just listen to the music out loud and not use headphones? Apparently not. Let's see if I can maybe just erase this part. Maybe just one. Maybe get rid of some of the tangle. Maybe we could turn them into wireless headphones, guys. Hold on. Yes. How are we doing? It's all tied up. Spook the robber. I need some mummy action. Where are my mummies? There it is. Attack. Get the treasure. Bye-bye, dragon. See ya. Treasure's all mine. I only had to delete $4 trillion worth of gold. What is wrong here? Well, that's a basketball. We need a football. So let's delete that edge and that edge. Level 37. Hide from her husband. Okay. We could probably hide under here, right? Yes. Nothing to see here. Just holding up your building, good sir. Yes, we've taken the lead. Find the rabbit. It's in my hat. No, that's a frog. It's in the that's a woman. Why? What is she? What the? Where's the rabbit? Are you the actual? No, you're not the rabbit. Where is the rabbit's up there? I never know where a magician is hiding a rabbit. Activate the alarm. I was gonna try to do them a favor and delete the alarm, but no, we must activate it. Apparently it is picture activated. And also that was not an actual picture. That looks like an animated AI NFT. Fill the bathtub with water. Easy. Luckily, we got all the water and none of the man. Pay the bill. Yeah, this is gonna be a real easy one. Let's just go ahead and delete all of that because I don't have money. Thank you, my good sir. It's still $75,000? Erase the excess. Like the beard? Sure. Is that what I was supposed to do? Was I supposed to make Charlie Chaplin? I think so. How are we doing? Oh my gosh, they're making a comeback. They're making a comeback. Stop the robber. Get rid of the... okay, I accidentally just killed the police officer. Okay, boom, there we go. Stop the robber. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Find the thief. It's the woman. She is holding a watermelon. She is not pregnant at all. Silly woman. What's wrong here? Oh, there's stuff in the background, and you are ice fishing, my good sir, on a NFL ice hockey arena. That's just a bad idea. Break the board. Easy. Chop, chop. Black belt. That gives him extra chop power. It's not about the training. It's about the belt. Find the thief. Inside of here, of course. No, that's a cat. Wait, are you the thief? No, it's in the tire. Of course. The perfect place to hide. That's the interview. Let's go ahead and let's just give you a mohawk. Yes! That is called good company culture, ladies and gentlemen. Destroy the house. All right, we gotta time this right. And yeah, close enough. Why not? I might have missed the fireplace, though. Help him get rich. Don't worry, we are going to delete all of your losses and only focus on the up. You are now a Bitcoin billionaire. What's going on here? This is a horror movie, I'm pretty sure. So we're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna let him in. I don't know why he had to use an act to knock on the door in order to deliver a pizza, but you know, I'm not gonna knock anybody for trying out new things. How are we doing? Baguette has taken me over. Where's the monster? I don't know. The monster is the child, of course. It's what you're least expecting. Okay, we need him to look like this man. Easy peasy. Who wins? Nobody. The castle dies. Dang it. Okay, you win. No, I win. Everybody wins. Find the mouse. Mouse is in your hair. The mouse is in the house. The mouse is inside, and boom, there you go. I wasn't actually taking a picture. It was cheese all along. Cut the wheat. Easy enough. I got a sight. I honestly got lucky on that one. Find the egg. You would think it'd be inside, but it has been taken over. It is in the chicken's butt. Oh, yeah, it was the entire time. I knew it. How are we doing? We're close. Help with the car. Okay, we need crap. I didn't mean it. Okay, we need to shut some stuff. There, push that, shut it. Boom. Go, lady, go. Where is he hiding? Under here. He's chilling with the boys. Everybody's chilling. Yes. Are we doing? Oh, they're gonna beat me. Gosh, dang it, Baguette is too good. Let's juggle. Let's see. Old man, you are now a professional juggler. Okay, that didn't work. Maybe we can juggle two things. Maybe we just juggle one ball at a time. Maybe the juggling was the friends we made along the way. Maybe we need another ball. Baguette has beat me. I also have no idea how to help this man juggle. It seems like he's already sort of figured it out because he's moving, but the pins and the balls aren't moving. So he has secretly unlocked the X-Men power of telekinesis. I don't know why he actually would want to juggle at this point. Oh, wait a second. I have an idea. Let's turn them all into balls. There would be one ball there, one ball there. Yes! So he can't juggle bowling pins, but he can juggle balls. 2 more levels. Wake him up. Open the window. Let in the bird. Oh, that was what? That was a fish tank? I thought that was a bird window. Whatever. He's awake. Find the second sock. Is it in your pants? It's on your foot. I knew it. We might have been bested by Baguette 23, but we beat Kotaku. And also this YouTuber.